everyone. Hello, hello, hello. How is everybody doing today? You wanna give me a little smooch? Oh my god, Lizzie. Oh my god, you're so cute. You're so cute. Oh my goodness. Also, love you commenting on, because obviously I set my my stream notification today to I'm not late because I was worried I was going to be late. I'll tell you why in a minute. But I find it funny that you commented on it, specifically Lizzie, because I'm pretty sure last stream I was late by 20 minutes and just didn't say anything about it, and no one bothered to say anything about it. Because I'm pretty sure my last stream I was meant to start at 7, but I started like 7:20. Hello, Rama Bedrock. Hello, I'm having a lovely, lovely day. Welcome, welcome in, welcome in. Been replaying Xenoblade 1 today. That's so fun. How's everyone doing? What's everyone up to? Just a little humorous, a little humorous. I was actually bang on time today. Maybe like 1 minute late. Maybe 1 minute. But let me give you the story, guys. Let me give you the story. I have spent all of today, writing lore books for Mythrill. And I wish it was more productive because, in fact, they got all for one quest line, which will all be shown in one stream. And there's about, I have to count now. There's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There's 11. There's 11 lore books, and I've written 10 of them. Some of them are a lot longer than others. No, I did not put them on Google Docs. They're actually on my Obsidian because I like writing on my Obsidian, but I'll move them over to Google Docs probably. All for one? Yeah. Yep. One person's quest line. And I mean, one of those books in the quest line, the one which I have not written, is relevant for other things. But it won't seem it until those other things happen. So, but yeah, basically, I'd written most of them before dinner. I had dinner at 5. It's currently 7. I had dinner at 5, and I'm just talking about. I did a bunch of writing for lore books today. That's what we're talking about, and it's why I was almost late for stream. Then I wasn't. So I had dinner at 5. And I had finished the majority of the books by that point. I think I had like 3 more to do. And I was like, okay, I have an hour. I can get 2 more done in an hour. And I did get 2 more done in an hour. And when I checked my clock, it was 6:45. Oh, no, it's not 6:45, 6:49. And here's the thing about being in a British household. I am required by law, by contract, by birth, to provide my father with a cup of tea around 7 o'clock, especially on days when I am going live, as penance, but also so I can like have an excuse to go downstairs and tell him that I'm going to be streaming, so he doesn't get concerned about me yelling and screaming my head off. So I'm like, okay, I have 10 minutes to make a cup of tea, get my pajamas on, and talk to my dad. And you know what? I made it back upstairs at 6:58 with 2 minutes to fix the sub goal thing on that is on screen. It's back down to 1. Because the thing about that is I reset it around the 15th because that's when like Twitch payouts go out, so that's when the subs get checked out if there's enough to get checked out, so it always gets refreshed around the 15th, but I have to manually do it, and that's why I was late by a minute. If I was late, was I late by a minute, or was I like, okay, no, I was late by at least a minute because the times aren't matching up with stream thing. Hello Shiny Hedgehog, hello, hi, how you doing? So that's been my day. My day has been writing and watching Hermitcraft videos. I've been on a big green POV Hermitcraft kick. I watched all of season 6 for the first time. That was my entirety of last week, was just watching all of season 6 because I hadn't watched it before. It's about 110 episodes. Took me for fucking ever. I've already seen season 7. I watched all of those episodes, and then all the other ones I was around when they were airing, but I realised that I only, like, half remembered season 9, so I started rewatching those, and I'm about, like, halfway through right now. I can actually give you the exact episode that I'm on, because I still have it pulled up. I was on episode 22 where he's doing the resistance assistance, which I vaguely remember, which I very vaguely remember. And oh god, why does okay? Thanks Twitch. So I was looking at my Twitch preview and I was like, why is my screen so glitchy? And I was like, it shouldn't be. And then I realized that it had just autoed to like 360 instead of auto 800. I'm like, what? Or specifically green for season 6 and 7 and no one else. And because of that, I have developed a British accent I use sometimes. Oh my god. Honestly, it like, green has such a specific like British accent. I don't know where he's from. Do I sound like Korean? Do we sound like we're from the same place? I couldn't tell you. Because I don't think I sound very British until I'm talking on stream. Because I think it's just the way I enunciate things sounds British. The way I say British sounds British. I used to get made fun of at school for the way I said baton, because that's how my grandma would say it, and people made fun of me because it sounded French or like too fancy, and I'm like, I'm just saying the word baton. You have no idea. I have no idea. This is the problem with Great Britain. We have too many places with too many accents. I'm from the south. You can tell the difference between a Brit with a southern accent and a Brit with a northern accent. That's me and El Pontferry, okay? El Pontferry is northern, and El isn't even the most northern sounding person out there, but you can tell El is northern by how they say some things. And I'm from the south, and then you've got London, and London is its own accent in and of itself. And then you have like and then you have like Cockney slang, and then you have like Essex has a very specific accent. Liverpool has a bit of an accent. And then you throw in like Scotland and Ireland and Wales, and it becomes a massive mess. I also love El Pontferry. Haven't seen El Pontferry in a while. Kind of sad about it, but you know what? It's perfectly fine. But yeah, if anyone didn't see on Twitter, and you can do ! Twitter to go check that out, because you know, follow me for my little brainwaves. I don't tweet that much, so it won't spam your inbox, but sometimes I will do things to do with content or streams, or I'll just be silly. Sometimes I'll just show my outfit because, you know, sometimes I'm cute, never my face, but sometimes I'm cute, you know. Thank you, Lizzie. You're not even a mod. You're doing great work. Thanks. I love you. Wow. This is going great. Oh, I lose my mind. But like with my last stream, I did a poll for today because I was like, okay, I know I'm streaming today, but I have options and I wanted you guys to pick. And honestly, I thought hardcore was going to win. But Mythrill, it won again. You guys love the Mythrill SMP, which is surprising because I usually think people only enjoy watching it when there's lore going on. But I have no lore to do. We're in planning phases, which is why I wrote 10 whole fucking books for one plotline on the server today. And I also did not message somebody who I was meant to message, but I'll do that after stream, maybe, hopefully. We'll see if it happens. But the only thing I really have to work on Mythrill right now is my observatory, which I've done a little bit of work on. Elle, we love you because you're you, and because we were talking about people from who had northern accents, and hoping hardcore win because I made sure hardcore. If hardcore had won, I was going to try and speedrun getting Netherite, because that world is still in 1.19 something or other, because I refuse to update it until I get Netherite. Because I don't want to fuck around with, like, the thingamabobs. But I also can't explore anything on that world because I want to find a cherry biome easier. So I have to get Netherite and then I can update it. Someone thought you were Australian. People have thought I was Australian before. People get the accents mixed up. People are stupid. They're so stupid. Must luck. Thank you, Luna Fly. I hope you enjoyed the lurking. Mwah. Also, I'm eating chocolate because my aunt brought me chocolate. My aunt came round like before work the other day very spontaneously, and I wasn't having a great day, and she brought me a bar of Galaxy chocolates, like a big bar, and 2 monsters because she knew I like Monster, but she couldn't remember which one's my favorite, but she picked the right one, and I'm like, I love you, you're so great, wow, holy shit, this is amazing. Goodness, school thought you were American, you're from the south of Britain. Sometimes people are just very, very strange. But you don't have like a little bit of an accent, it goes where. It goes where. should not be eating chocolate at the same time, because like galaxy chocolate is just very like decadent. It's very creamy but thick, and that is not how I want to describe something, and please don't take that out of context. Anyway, before I make a bigger fool of myself, we can actually go onto the server and mess around, and I can show you the little bit of work that I have done on the thing. Wait, before we do that, I was reminded. One more thing I want to talk about before we get into that. Of course you can have some chocolate. Chocolate for chat. Chocolate, mwah, chocolate for chat. Two things before I actually go. One, putting Mixer up on my main desktop has fixed the problem of me forgetting to open it. I had it open before stream started. I am so smart. I did it. Yippee. So that's all sorted. Also, speaking of, congrats to Lunar Flight for getting third, Koha Kirsten, I never say your name right, and I'm so sorry, for getting second, and Esh for getting first. You guys are wonderful. I hope you all enjoyed your daily draws. Also, thank you, Ash, for the community gift sub. You're so wonderful, and I love you so much. And I would do that hydrate because I have a tea, which I made when I made my dad one. I try not to slap it for the mic, but I apologize if you heard that. Been in a big tea mood recently. I had like a really weird, like, I think my hay fever's starting to act up because it's been kind of sunny here recently. Like, so many bugs are out. It's ridiculous. So I've been having a lot of teas for my silly little throat and my nose and my snuzzle. But the other thing I want to talk about is, obviously it's April, and how long ago was April Fool's? How long ago was April Fool's? I've just perceived the passage of time. My birthday is a week away. I thought it was still the start of April. We're midway through April. Time is an illusion that helps things make sense. So we're always living in the present tense. It seems unforgiving when a good thing ends. But you and I will always be back then. Oh my god. You can tell by me realizing today is the 16th just how out of it I have been for this whole fucking month. I have wasted my life. Well, anyway, I'm gonna try and not get existential on you guys right now. That would be embarrassing. Anyway, me when I open up my actual PNG hotkeys for once, I don't utilize them enough, and it's very sad. I work so hard on those. But the reason I bring up April Fool's Day is because I did not go on the internet around that basically that whole week. Because, you know, April Fool's Week is a hellscape on the internet. But I realized when scrolling through Twitter last night, or the day before, that one of my favorite bands, Fish in a Birdcage, actually released a song on April Fool's Day. And the fun thing about Fish in a Birdcage is that all of their songs are called Rule Something. My favorite one of their songs is Memento Mori. I'm actually going to check out what rule it is. Rule 21, Memento Mori. That's my favorite song by Fish in a Birdcage. It's a great one. Love it. It's fun. What I realized is that on April Fool's Day, they released a song. You're completely correct, Shiny Hedgehog. They released a song called Rule 34. They released a song called Rule 34. And for anyone who does not know what Rule 34 is, don't Google it. Do not Google it, because, oh boy, look up the Urban Dictionary and then look up in there what Rule 34 is. And hopefully it will be correct. You missed them? Oh, that's so I need to message them, actually. I need to message them, actually, Maple. But I'm not sure if because law, Maple, law. But I'm assuming they're busy, so I will not. Not Rule 34. But here's the problem. The song isn't a joke. She's Epin. Oh, EP Bean. But we're talking about the Fish in a Birdcage new song, Rule 34. Here's the thing about the song, though. It was released on April Fool's Day. Unlike all the other songs, it is not Rule something. It is just called Rule 34. It's not Rule 22 Memento Mori. It is just Rule 34. And the song is good. It's great. It is also the horniest thing I have ever fucking heard. So needless to say, my asexual arse has been listening to it on repeat. And I did have to turn it off when I started my starting soon screen because I realized it was still fucking playing. Yep, Maple. Yep, look up on Spotify, Fish in a Birdcage Rule 34. You know, if we get like, fuck, they made a song for April Fool's Day. Yeah, it's great. April Fool's Day. You know what, if, chat, if we get like 4 more subs, I'll play it live on stream because it's not problematic enough. It's not problematic, like I won't get banned for playing it. It's just very horny. No, Lizzie, I'm putting up a paywall. You've got to give, I got 4 subs and we play it live and I'll even sing along to it because I probably know it well enough at this point to sing along to it. Anyway, before I get carried away though, we're gonna go into the actual Minecraft. Because, you know, it's a fun little time. Also, yes, I'm a duck. You think I was gonna call the stream ducking around and then not do this? Quack, 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 quack. But yeah, here's the base. Thank you, Maple, for the 4 community gift subs. I love you and I hate you. Okay, I guess we're playing it. Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready? We're gonna stop the undercover matriarchy because you know I love that song. You love the lyrics? Yep. Anyway, I'll even loop it for you guys for a bit. This is my base. This is my base. Help you strong in my web. And slowly by a bed. Shadows tangle like a vine. Gotta do this now. Falling up the posts within our shrine. Right now you're mine. You're mine. Giving your mine. All mine. Da 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 da. It's gonna be great for VOD watchers. That you shake when I ravage your skin. It's so easy to bite with your hands pinned. Shadows dancing on the sheets. If you obey, I might give you a treat. Right now you're mine. Oh, mine. Giving your mine. Oh, mine. Oh. Looks so good. Down on your knees. Such a good girl, knows how to please. Look me in the eyes. Forget yourself, surrender your mind. Right now you're mine. Oh, mine. Give in your mine. Oh, mine. Ba-da-da-da-da-do-do. There you guys go. We're not gonna leave it again. Burger, you joined as we were playing the new horny song and I sang it. I hope you guys enjoyed that rendition of Rule 34 by Fish in a Birdcage. It's saw on the fucking corner of my screen on the thing. Oh my god. We're gonna have a hell of a time. I hope you enjoyed. I haven't tried to sing that properly before, so... Anyway, my build, we're moving on. It's a great song. It's catchy. What the song? Rule 34 by Fish in a Birdcage. It was released on April Fool's and it is very horny. Rule 34. Yep. Thanks for the memories, even though they weren't so great. Okay, here's the build though. We've seen this before. I had the sudden thought that I kind of wish I could rotate it like 90 degrees this way so the staircase was on this side, because that's the direction that most people are going to come from because the portal over here. I can probably set something up so that there is like this, that something goes down this way into this little area here. I cover up that ravine. Oh, my rockets are gone. I cover up that ravine and then have like a really cool big portal entrance like somewhere against that mountain. World edit? Why would I ever cheat? What do you mean? But also, I did think about that. I did think about that, Lizzie. The problem is the way that it has been built. It has been built around this world generation and the formation, so it doesn't really work, and I'll have to do so much terraforming. I'd have to do so much terraforming in order to fix it after rotating it. Not to mention, I'd probably have to copy and paste the build into the sky to remove the landmass around it to make things easier. So it's really just, even though I could world edit it, it would be such a fucking hassle. Also, ignore this. This is just, I want to make the middle bit a gradient of these blocks because it lacks visual interest. I mean, it could be fun, but I think I'm kind of lazy, to be honest. I don't mind coming up here when I literally have more rockets in my struggle box, but let me show you what I am meaning, and why I think it should be turned. The main reason is because of this. As you can see, you've got a massive... I did a dome. I did a dome. On top. It's an observatory, so it's going to have a big telescope that's going to be looking towards the barrier. The reason I think it would be better if it was turned is because it's very, very heavy right now. So this is going to be the opening, and I want it to look kind of starry inside, which is why I've got it covered in skulk on the inside. I haven't done a telescope yet because I don't know how I'm going to do that, but it's going to be peeking out of this hole, and it's going to be looking towards the barrier, because this is supposed to be to help look into the barrier and keep an eye on things. But the problem is, and this is hard to get a really good look at when barrier's here, these two towers here kind of feel really annoying. I feel like if I had the telescope looking this direction, even though there would still be one big tower, it would look a lot nicer, or maybe even like over this direction when they're lower, because then the highest point will be the telescope, whereas over here, I don't know if the telescope is gonna be the highest point. It also would just feel a little bit more visually interesting, I guess, from, like, this perspective, though it doesn't look bad how it is. But what do you guys think? Do you think I should go through the painful effort of trying to world edit this 90 degrees so I can move where the telescope pops out, or do you think this is fine? Because if I juggle the telescope enough, I could make it pop out... I don't know if I can make it pop out higher than that, because this is lower. I think a gradient on the top there would look very pretty. Or gradient on the what? On the amethyst parts, or on the white parts? Because I'm kind of happy with how the calcite looks. It's just like the grey down here I think needs a little bit more dimension to it. You think it's probably fine? Amethyst spikes. I was thinking of doing something like we have on the amethyst trees back in the sanctuary, but just trying to think of like a nice gradient block is a little bit iffy. Yeah, that's the barrier. I mean, we are right next to it, so getting something to observe it maybe is a little bit silly from this close. But that's kind of the point of it. Also, thank you for the follow, Cat the Possum. I love your name, and that's amazing. But it makes more sense for the telescope to not be completely straight looking, but like angled along with the roof, like where these parts are. And if it's like that, then it's going to stick out further than this so that it can be separate, but I don't think it's going to be taller than that. I might have to consult with some of the members on the server actually and see what the like other builders think is going to be good. Though I know some of y'all are in chat right now. But do you what like general consensus? Should I do a poll? You know, we'll do a poll because that seems to be a very good way of gathering information. I forgot about the duck head. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. So, should we rotate? Question mark. Yes. No. Do 2 minutes. There we go. Y'all get a little poll. Imagine in lore that you go out and look through the telescope and then just see a giant smiley face on the opposite side of the barrel. That'd be really funny. Probably best using purple terracotta or concrete powder. Concrete powder adds nice texture. Yeah, it's just because... It might partly be because of the texture pack, which I have on Amethyst. I'm not sure if this is on the default server texture pack or if it is just on mine. You know, we can test. We can test this, see what it is actually on. Because my Amethyst is a little bit more blue than default Amethyst. Yeah, this is default Amethyst. Not very different. My one just has a little bit more colors mixed into it, which I think makes it a little bit more difficult to... makes it a little tiny bit more difficult to do stuff. Direction of the telescope, you can always just move the telescope part on top. Don't want to edit it. That is true, but that's the thing. This is supposed to be an observatory looking at the barrier. Though I suppose technically, it could just be a basic observatory because we are right next to the barrier. So any observation could surely be done close up and in person, but I suppose, I mean, theoretically, the telescope would be able to rotate all the way around this. So I guess that's a secondary option. That I might do if people like don't rotate it. I might just move this so that it's facing the opposite way. Because then it can just be looking at the stars. Looking at the barrier. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I think I could make it work if it wasn't looking at the barrier and still like a justification. Because this was partly just I need a build. People saying yes to rotate it. Okay, wait. We're gonna do another poll. Because we had that brain blast. Okay. Okay, should we rotate the whole build? Rotate the circuit. Oh, I can't spell telescope. Or leave it alone. There we go. But yeah, it started off as I need a project that I can do on stream, on the server, that doesn't rely on anything and isn't a spoiler. And I also like to imagine that I imagine I would like to use this in lore at some point in the future if the moment arises. My character is very mainly settled within the sanctuary because that is where most people are residing around, and if we check on the map you can see this is the furthest out anybody is, because I think the person who lives furthest away is Bagel, because Bagel still lives in the original harbor underneath Cloudy's old house here. Bagel lives like in a cave underneath here. Aside from Bagel though, the furthest away person would probably be either Puff or Rose. And as you can see, they're still pretty centralized to the main sanctuary. So then we just got me all the way out here because this is where the barrier is and this is where the third elven ruin is, which is done very specifically because I wanted you to be able to see... I wanted this to still be inside the barrier, but I wanted it to be very close to the edge. Bagel's still there. Bagel has not moved. Bagel has not moved. Bagel, when no crystals were put into my house because it is deep underground, therefore Warren must love me. And I don't know if that's an accurate statement or not. I'm not going to comment on it. But they're the only person who stayed in... also Honey. Also Honey. But Honey is here. Which is just at the edge of where the crystals have ended so far. Rotate the telescope. Okay, I see. I'll take that. Honey is all the way over here, but that's still not as far away as Bagel. Honey is still not as far away as Bagel is from everybody else, because like Honey at least was at the outskirts of the harbor already, where their house was. And they're still like pretty relatively close to the sanctuary when you think about it. Paul was unanimous again. Okay. If we're just gonna rotate the telescope, I can probably do this. Can I do this live? Yeah, I can do this live. The sculk might be a little bit annoying. But we'll do that. But before we do that, I want to show you guys a little bit. I've just been flying around this whole time. Play anything? Or wink. Yeah, I need to talk to Bagel about lore. Bagel did not answer me in the Mythrill chat about lore, so I need to ask them about it themselves. But I added this little star design onto the thing because I was detailing the edges of this big tower in the middle. And I had this little star. And here's a fun thing. I do skins. I like making skins. And a lot of my friends, a lot of Mythrill members and people have been commissioning me to do skins for them for a while. Funnily enough, Bagel is my most consistent commissioner. Bagel is always getting me to do new skins for them. Probably every skin that Bagel has right now is by me in some way or another. Apart from the Lilith one. The Lilith one wasn't me. And their default skin wasn't me. But the Lilith party skin, that was me. But I had this little star, and this is the same basically the same pixel ratio that I had to do on the the skins for my little logo. I added a little logo to my skins. Because this is my little star symbol, like the one at the top of the screen right now, or the one on my avatar's necklace. I wanted a funky star, and that is my little star symbol, so I managed to fit it onto the build. Mina's original was who? Yeah, I did the Mina skin for the ball, and I did some edits to the Mina skin for when they got the jacket around their waist and then the hood. I did a couple outfit variations for Mina, but the base was little Maple. My little guy. But yeah, we can probably break into this, and then I don't want to do the gradient on the bottom or the gradient up here right now. But we can definitely find something to do, maybe like partitioning. And who knows? Maybe we'll get derailed. I feel like because I have a duck on my head, I should do something mischievous. That might just be because I've been watching Hermitcraft and they prank each other all the fucking time on that, but I kind of feel like being a little silly. Oh, I don't think I showed you guys a prank that was pulled on me. I'll have to show that in a minute, actually. Okay, this just goes all the way down in this orientation until we get to the bottom bit. Yeah, I've been watching a lot of Hermitcraft recently. But a prank was pulled on me as a forfeit for Katie Go Burr because they have a channel point redemption, which is basically like bans them from saying a word, and they failed it. And so Mars gave them a forfeit. And I knew the forfeit was to prank me, but I did not know what the prank was gonna be. And I think I found it. I think I found it a bit ago. It's just a question of where did I put it? Okay, I need to pull out my Silk Touch. Do I have my hoe? Not in my inventory, is it? It's in here. Does my hoe have Silk Touch? It does! Perfect! Because I will want this skulk back. Okay. Dress me up and watch me die. Your favorite Hermitcraft members? I'm a little basic. I'm a big fan of Grian and Mumbo. Grian, Mumbo, Scar, Pearl, Gem. And I also quite like Impulse and Iskal, but I don't watch their stuff a lot. I mainly watch Korean, to be honest, and see everyone else just on his things, but I used to watch Pearl quite a bit. Back when season 9 was airing, I watched Pearl quite a bit, and that was fun. Okay. There we go. So now those are both even. Lavish mansions, vintage wines, I am so much more than royal. Pain that meets your eyes. Now we have the surprisingly tedious art of putting this back in place, and hoping nothing bad happens, or that I don't do it incorrectly. Because there is an art to this, and it's not just putting this all straight across. Though this part is. And the problem is that this is Skulk, and I cannot see. Okay, that part goes completely across, I think. Wait. Okay, that's one more on that. And then it's a flat. Okay, so one more on these. And then that's a flat. And then that's one more on these. And then that's also a flat, I think. Yeah, okay. That's good. And then we have a little bit of a problem child being the top part, because I don't know how that is supposed to look. Especially Celia as well. I've been watching her too. I haven't watched her season 10, but I definitely should. Okay. I think this top part is just a square around the bit up here, because this bit has this one little sticky outy bit, which would go right along here. Okay, wait. Like that? Yeah, that looks fine. And then that's just going to be filling in those 3 gaps and then filling in all of that. Okay. And if I've done this correctly, I should have no Skulk left over. I have Skulk left over. How the fuck have I done this? Okay, there can be one here. Huh. Do I have 2 extra pieces? There's no- I can't get fortune on this. What have I done? Could it be just like 2 blocks on the inside there? I think it's 2 blocks on the inside there, because the rest of this looks fine. And like nothing... Yeah, I think it's just 2 here. Okay. We're gonna go inside. There's one. We're at the Costco. I've never actually been inside of a Costco. Ow. Fuck. Ow. I've never been inside of a Costco before. I had some Halloween pumpkin muffins from there. They were chocolate muffins with pumpkin icing, actually, from there once because of a thing at school, and they were my, like, favorite things ever. Nah, don't you need, like, a membership for Costco? Is Costco even in the UK? It is in the UK. I know that. I know people who have been to Costco. I went to a private school. Of course I know people who have been to Costco, but I've never been to Costco. I've been to a Costa. Okay, that should all be even then. Okay, now these ones are 2 more. And that's perfect. Okay. Now, ooh, that's the wrong button. Now that should all be even. Look at me, I did it! That wasn't that bad. But I believe it's not hard to make it worth it. Yeah, because you get a lot of deals, and I know you can buy a bunch of stuff like in bulk and things there for cheaper. You got chocolate milk in bulk. Good for you. But no, yeah, I've never been to a Costco. I'm just a Tesco's girly. I'm a whatever is around me. You want chalky milk? I have tea. I have tea and Galaxy chocolate. My tea is nice and sweet and delicious. Delicious. Now you need to go to a Costco. You need to get a membership if you want to go to a Costco. They don't let you in. They're exclusive. They're fucking capitalism. You got mint chocolate Baileys, so you might make a mint Baileys hot cocoa. That sounds great, actually. But that being said, I don't think I'm a fan of Baileys. I think I tried a non-alcoholic Baileys and I wanted to be sick afterwards. I just don't like alcohol, even if it's the imitation of alcohol, unless it's cider. I love me a good cider. I'm gonna keep my ears on me. Love me a good cider. I had a real big cider craving. My 21st birthday is coming up literally in a week, and I did not realize time was passing this quickly, and I am gonna have a crisis about it. I can already tell. But I mean, I'm already illegal to drink in the UK. I don't drink very often. I don't like alcohol, but I probably will get a cider when I go out for my birthday dinner. I will probably get myself a cider. I have to bring my ID with me. But this is what this is looking like so far. And there's a couple of things to debate here, okay? There's a couple of things to debate. Mainly, the big platform here. Because obviously, if we head up to the top, one, I've had to make these doorways a little bit silly, because of placement and everything. But I think it works. I think it looks fine. I think it works. I want both sides to be accessible. There are doors every side of this. I do think we're going to have it partitioned, kind of like how Cloudy's house is partitioned. I should show you guys Cloudy's, actually. We are gonna go to Cloudy's because I actually built Cloudy Heart. Oh, there are more of these. Okay. I actually built Cloudy Han's old base. Cloudy is no longer a member of the server, but we're a very dear friend of mine. And I built their base while they were on holiday. Oh god, like 2 years ago now. So if we travel down here... Is this... That's Mars's. Where? Don't want to go too far. That's Rose. That's Katie's. Next one's gotta be Bagels, right? Why the fuck is the next one not Bagels? Oh my god, is this one Bagels? That's Bagels. I thought Bagels was so much closer. You have in fact seen Cloudy's house? Well, I would have hoped you've seen Cloudy's house, but I mean for like everybody else. They never got rid of those Shrieker pranks, I swear to god. I love Bagel, but I swear to god. Okay. We actually don't need the portal upstairs this place anymore, because who's ever gonna need to go- Actually, why am I doing that? There's a bubble elevator here for a reason. The reason there's a ladder there as well is because Lilith can't touch water. Yep, this is normal. We don't actually need this portal anymore, because who actually ever comes here if they're not looking for Bagel? So I'll break that just so it doesn't mess with everything. Mailbox. Yeah, this is the bottom of Cloudy's. Screams and cries at the corner flower. And ooh, look at our damn crystals. Look at our damn crystals. I actually built Cloudy's observatory based off an image on Pinterest. And I have used an image on Pinterest for my one, but my one is more based off of, like, a Warforged building or something, and this is based off of a Minecraft building, so... yeah, it had, like, this whole balcony section, and then this is the bottom floor with a little furnace area and a lot of storage, because Cloudy sucks at storage. And then upstairs is the main thing I'm talking about, so... This is the telescope, which will probably have something similar, but obviously we have this open up a lot more than Cloudy's is, because I didn't think about that at that time. And then there's this ring around it, and I want to have this same kind of ring. Obviously, though, I think my observatory is a bit on the smaller side compared to this place. so there probably won't be as much space for it, but I want a ring like this. I want a ring like this. Let's go home, TP, observatory, and now we're back. So let me see what dark oak I have, and then I can talk about my other dilemma. Do I have any dark? I have dark oak. This. Do I have any? I don't think I have any dark oak slabs already. So let's do this. I have plenty of dark oak. So that won't be an issue. For some reason on servers, I just tend to accumulate a lot of dark oak. I think it's because it's my favorite biome is a dark oak forest. I just like it. It's got mushrooms. It's got a forest. What more could you want? I don't want it to be at the very top of the thing like at Cloudy's, because I think that's a bit too high, because this is not taller than Cloudy's, but it is tall. It might be a bit taller actually and smaller. Mushrooms, you say? Mushroom dance, whatever could it mean? But I definitely want this to be at least a bit above the doorway, so if we go like... Oh, that broke a little bit. There we go. You've been sneaking out of heaven. Let me use my axe, please. Thank you. Jesus fucking Christ. Okay. Maybe one lower. Maybe one block lower. You accumulate so much module time. Yes, Maple. You want to see your Sylveon card collection? I mean, sure. I do love a good little Sylveon. Do I annoy the rest of you? You've been so naive and cruel. What a friend to lose. Why we had it all before the abuse. Do I annoy the rest of you? Do I annoy the rest of you? Watching party, we both wanted to leave. Being criticized was not your expertise. Or it was my destiny. But it said to me. I don't want this to be like super thick. Definitely not as thin as it is right now though, because this is impossible. But we need a lot of room so that it can have the thing at the top. Though that being said, this telescope is probably going to be pretty long and at least reach to like this back end wall so that it can also reach at the top. And also going to have some suspending bits in that middle like quartz area to keep it together. Inside the news, do I annoy the rest of you? There's a collector's shop kind of near me that's full of Pokemon cards. That's so fun, honestly. I never really got into collecting cards except with like Moshi monsters. And I don't even know if those cards like still exist. I don't think I ever had a book full of them because my parents wouldn't buy me that kind of stuff. So if they do still exist, it's probably buried somewhere at my grandma's. And I'll probably never see it again. So that's fun. A clue. I'm so innocent and not it'll bother you. And the rent is due. Now I'm in your, what do you perceive in your own world? Didn't have a friend to lose. Clean up the debris and tie the noose. Do I annoy the rest of you? I did not need this many slabs to finish this, but you know what? I got this many, so to lose. I think that's pretty good. Ah! Well, that takes me on to my other point. Should we do anything down here? I've already talked about how I want to gradient this to give it a bit more visual interest. But I don't know if we should make use of all the space down here, since there is quite a lot. I don't plan on moving any of my stuff over here like I did with the temple at the sanctuary. But it would be nice to have something of like, I guess, a living space. Since obviously the main observatory room upstairs is just gonna kind of be for the telescope and maybe less of a seating area and more of a star chart room, I'd probably say. That's literally what I was just thinking, Lizzie. I was thinking, I don't know. Can I make it out this hole? Oh no. Ugh, fuck. I'm glad momentum doesn't count if you're going upwards. Okay. Oh my fucking god. I'm gonna waste all my rockets. Oh my god. Let me out! Okay. That was a lot more difficult than I thought it would be. There we go. Fuck. If the telescope access is going to be on this upper platform, then having this area down here mainly be for a star map. Okay. Just because I have admin on the server doesn't mean... I also just have the warp to the observatory that I can use, which is an admin, but like... Look, okay? It was my mission. It was my mission. It was my duty. And I'm not talking about the poop. I think making use of this room down here, if the telescope access is going to be upstairs, would be to make it into a star chart, quote, office space. And then it's just the question of, should we make some area underneath this all? Because the only other place that I could really try and put rooms would be in the tops of these towers, and I don't know if I really like that. Hello, Professor Penguin. Hello, I hope you're having a lovely day. But yeah, I'm trying to mess about with it. I'd like opinions. Because I think I did intend to make use of this space initially, because originally it was this tower wasn't gonna have a roof and it was gonna be a balcony that you could walk onto from in here. But then I decorated all the outside and I was like, I don't want to fuck with it anymore because it's such a large space. Take a walk during a party because it gave me an excuse to have him go have a meltdown. I will be honest. My day's been good. I've been doing a lot of writing. It's been fun. I'll be honest, Maple. It was 100% a Hamilton reference. I was thinking of the second debate where it's like, Hamilton, take a walk. Jefferson, take a walk. But it was also like, you're acting there, phenomenal. The screaming at Bryce, but I also did not want you to go too far accidentally. So it was kind of like, send you away, Hamilton reference, all wrapped up in a nice bow. I haven't heard any complaints, so you're fine. You didn't do anything wrong. But I'm just like, it was, let's send him away. And then I get to quote George Washington. And what more could you want in your Minecraft roleplay than a fucking Hamilton reference? We're original, totally. Oh. Oh my god. Sorry, I'm eating a piece of chocolate now. But yeah, I still need to edit my stream of that. I need to put it into my list. I've been trying to make notes of stuff that I've got to do. Tomorrow is a personal work day. Yeah, sure. I guess I'm Australian now. Did they say die like that? I don't think so. Investing for your quarters. Where for your quarters? But these quarters will bill you your quarters. Into the forest, like, how am I supposed to live here if everyone's slaughtering their allies? I want to go home. Oh, okay. Yep. I mean, I don't think Sheba's gonna have to really worry about being slaughtered by the same person now. No, it's actually completely fine because I talk to them. Yeah, what I am mentioning there, chat, is we had some lovely members leave because they were too busy, and I love them. and I miss them, but they were plot relevant, but that's fine, you know. A lot of things in life are more important than a stupid fucking Minecraft server. Like, honestly, the amount of times I've had a member come to me like, hey, I can't do this because I'm on death's door in the hospital. Is that okay? Will I get removed? And I'm like, no, honey, no. And I said honey there as in, like, cute nickname, but then I'm also directly talking to Honeyfly because Honey keeps saying stuff like that in like a slash J, right? But yeah, a lot of things in life are more important than a silly little Minecraft SMP. But we have had some members removed, which I'll probably, well, not removed, that left, which I'll probably talk about in a Mythrill Monthly in the future. But it does relate to the party. That law just pissed them both off so much, they both just evaporated. Yep, I mean, that's part of the reason. I have some lore stuff I need to talk to Bagel about that semi-involves that, more so just involves the idea they want to do with me and you, I do believe, Maple. But that's behind the scenes shit that we're getting into. What I'm wondering now though still is, do we make use of the space down here? Because I don't think I'll need all of it. I don't think I need all of it. I mean, hey, it's a Bagel idea, so you can question that. I just don't know when they want to do it, and that's the problem. That's the problem right now. But I probably don't need all of this space. Maybe just having like an access point down and like halving it all, and then I can have like a bedroom and a kitchen and a sitting bit, little mini dining room, just so there is like ability. Got the very big thing that needs to happen. There's a lot of things that need to happen. And I don't know what your very big thing is. I mean, I have a guess. I have an educated guess on what your very big thing could be. Okay, and I'm gonna be smart this time, and I'm going to make a 3x3 hole so that I can actually fly out of this place. Gatek tells them the secrets of heaven is simply consuming whatever he sell them. Work. And now, hopefully, these blocks should be... That was not what I wanted to do. Hopefully, these blocks will be enough to get me to an adequate place. Important thing that is... Shiba thing that is very important. You mean like in the fanfic? That's the best way I can describe it. I remember you wrote something a while ago. Like when you first joined. Yes, okay, perfect. I am remembering correctly. That needs to happen. There's other stuff that needs to happen. There's some stuff that Bagel hasn't told you that needs to happen. And all of it's very important. So I need to get off my ass and start doing things, but oh boy, last week was a week for me. It was a very bad mental week, and that is as much as I am going to disclose on the internet. Nothing bad actually happened, honestly. It was just a bad week for me. Not related to anything, literally. It was one of those, like, you know, when you're just sensitive. It was one of those weeks. And that's all that you guys need to know about it. But I've been feeling a lot better this week, and I've actually been getting work done and trying to be organized, and I'm streaming, and I'm going to try and do some more streams this week. I'm going to try get into proper schedule of stuff. But I guess one of the things is I want to do an art stream, but unfortunately right now, all the art that I have to do is art which I can't really do on stream. And another problem is that the art that I have to do is time sensitive because I want to get it done for my birthday. And I'm not sure if that's going to be feasible now that I've realized it's the fucking 16th and I have a week. But you know what? I've pulled stuff out of my arse in a week before. Check last year when I made this PNG tuber in about like 3 days. It's doable. It's doable. I can pull stuff out of my arse. Comms open, I'll come you. I do not have comms open yet. I am working on it though. That is one of my many jobs to get done this week, is to actually officially open some form of commissions. Not this week, more so this month. I am toying with how I want to do it. because I am considering if I want to go the Ko-Fi route, or if I want to do a commission form, which I just kind of like open on temporary bases and then close and then get all of those commissions done and then hop through again, which would be a lot more, I mean, either way, it's going to be social media based. But, you know, I'm trying to pace myself. I had a really big art rut. I had a really, really big art rut, and I was really, like, not confident in my ability, and I am now feeling a little bit better about myself, but I have not done a lot of art still since. So let's making a Trello. I think I have heard of Trello, or I've seen a Trello. I was gonna set stuff up on a card, but I have a lot of things to look into, and that's one of my jobs for tomorrow. One thing I will say is we might be getting a new PNG tuber, which will be very, very fun if I can get it done, because I'm really, really hoping, like, I want to do a PNG tuber plus PNG tuber, but that's a lot of moving pieces and a very different way of formatting things in the program. So we'll see if I'm able to. We'll see if I'm able to. No promises, but I'm hoping. I'm hoping. If I had the money, I would commission somebody else to do stuff for me, but I do not have the money, and I actually am going on a trip at the end of next month. A very, very, very... Wait one sec. Oh, I'm offline on Discord. Have I been offline all day? I didn't realize that. Someone was messaging me, speaking of money, someone was messaging me being like, you need to stop me from spending money, and I was like, I can't stop you from spending money, I'm live right now. Oh, we have a silly time. But I'm going on a trip. Do VGen is like very specific for like VTuber stuff, I feel, though. I don't know if I've definitely looked at people's stuff on VGen before, because oh my god, if I had the money, oh, I would desperately want a VTuber. Oh my god, I cannot even. I know exactly the person who I would commission. I cannot pronounce their name, but it's like their name. Yes, their name. I cannot pronounce their name, but it's like Brumseda. Absolutely adore their VTubers. And I would desperately want one for myself, but they're so expensive to get, like, not even like a full body track one, because they do offer those, but to get like a basic rig and model, I think it's around like between £1,000 to £2,000, maybe dollars, which, oh god, oh my god, it's so much. Oh. You're getting regular art from someone on there. That is based. That is based. I'm just like trying to think of what would give me the most control along with the most simplicity, because I think that's why I'm because initially I was considering it is expensive, but it makes sense because I mean it's not even a 3D model, it's 2D assets that are put together and rigged in a way to make it appear like it is something that is 3D. And that boggles my mind. I'm sure if I really dedicated, where did my crafting table go? Server. There we are, okay. I'm sure if I looked into it enough and tried, I would be able to figure it out myself. However, do I have the time for that? No. No, I don't. Do you have a plus model? I do not believe I have. I think I've seen the Lovely Rose Funders. I believe I've seen the Lovely Rose Funders model. I think they have a PNG Tuber Plus model. And I've seen some tutorials on how to make them. I understand the concept. I've literally made it difficult on myself. Because the pose which I am wanting to do, is a sitting pose with the legs in front, and I don't know if I should just do the body all together or separate the parts, because what I'm thinking is doing the torso and the hips and then having like the thighs and legs and everything else separate so they can move like slightly differently with everything. It's all like cutting stuff together and pulling things apart. And then there's the arms, which I'm like, no, the arm should be all connected to the torso. I am definitely making this a lot more difficult on myself than it really needs to be for no fucking reason. And I am very stupid because of it. It's just trying to think in my head of how I want to piece everything together. Because I know the hair's going to be separate, but it's like, how is the hair going to be separate? And it's going to have the front hair and the back hair and then the pigtails, and then my ears are probably going to be separate, and it's going to have the front hair. It's going to, there's a lot to think about. I have not planned it out. All I have is a pose. Pretty easy, don't I? No, I know the rigging is easy. It's the cutting the image that is difficult in my mind. Like, I don't know how I want to do it, and I don't know what would look weird. So it's kind of thinking like, okay, do I want the legs to be separate or do I want them to be together? I'm thinking that having the body and the arms and everything together would probably make the most sense. But also, you don't, yeah, Maple. Yeah, I get it. Maple. That's not what I'm confused about. Oh, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I know how it works. I've simply made it difficult with the pose. And trying to figure out how I want to separate everything because of that pose. Because I'm stupid. It's like, it's thinking about the items separately from each other and how I can rig them together when they are actually put together and if that will look fine. And most of chat is not going to understand this, so I'm just going to stop now. It's me, the problem. Oh my god. Okay. I think we do something like this. We're going to try partition all of this into something manageable. And if you don't text, I get too frustrated. So we have these two symmetrical sections. And then what we do with them is, I think, we'll have this be a very small little, like, I guess little storage area. This part be probably a lot more open plan with like a nice big doorway. And it's all gonna be very weird because of how the walls are done, though I guess I could square everything off in here if I wanted. Because I could go to here and then square that. But I don't know if I want to. I might as well make use of the awkward space. Because I'm sure that I can. But I'm thinking over here, we have like a kitchen against this wall and then a little like chairs to eat here. Out here can be like general seating area. And this isn't even thinking about how we're gonna get down here yet. And then this bit, honestly, what might even be better is making that one small room over there a bedroom. That room that I pointed to there, the kitchen. And then having the rest of this just be like open plan? Or maybe I can take advantage of this. And do something like that. And then we have another little space here, and this is more of just a hallway. And then that will go into my bedroom. This would be a storage room. This would be the kitchen. Actually, I might make this storage room and that the bedroom. This would be the kitchen. And then this would be just like general living space. And then it's just thinking about how we're going to get down. Because obviously this is not really the most indicative of a staircase. And if I want to have a nice, pretty star map, it can't really have an entrance in the middle of the room. I guess maybe... Ooh, not that side. There could be potential for an entrance on the side. I'd have to flip this. Ugh. That is on the edge of the room. That's what I'm kind of thinking, because the alternative is making an entrance here. And then probably having to inset the entrance here. So it would be like... change these quartz bits into dark oak stairs, and then have it go up, which would only have to be by 3 blocks, which means it would have to go in... let's see if I can... First stair would go below there, which means second stair would be here. Third stair would be here. And then the entrance would be across here. Which wouldn't take up too much room. Wouldn't take up too much room. It would just cut out this tiny little section. And then obviously I'd have to move the kitchen onto the other side so that it's not just, you know, there. But that is an option. And the other option... Other option is ladders, but then the problem is this room up here is so much smaller. So as you can see, we fall out there. And like that just doesn't really work super well. I could maybe fit a very small spiral staircase in that corner. If I pull it out like this, it probably needs to go out by like that. And that's still enough space to walk around it. Yes, Maple? Take a chance, let your body get a tolerance. Me going off about the Fish in a Birdcage song, and then I played this live on stream with no problems. It's Fall Out Boy, what can I say? You miss Jinx? Aww. I feel bad about Resonance, but I don't know what to do. I'm so out of the loop on just all of it. Getting into it is intimidating. There was somebody who wanted to do stuff with me who just never got back to me. So I'm like, if anyone wants to do stuff, yeah, I'd be down. I don't feel like I have the time to really try and get back into it. At least not on my own. Like if they need a helpful MacGuffin NPC, 100%. But I'm just so out of the loop and I don't know what to do if I even tried, and it's really sad because I love Jinx as a character. But yeah, I think it was just bad timing with Residents of when I joined, and then shit happening and Mythrill and stuff. I'm just one to overwork myself a bit, I think. But yeah, I miss Jinx too. If you want to try Maple, if you want to, like I'm still happy to do stuff if people need me to. I'm just not looking for it myself because, you know, I have no idea what is going on with the plot over there anymore. I don't think I really knew in the first place. about me. Find happiness in. So that takes up quite a lot of space. Is the main issue with this spiral staircase. I mean, I guess it isn't really that bad, because honestly, there's not really much else to do over here. Like, there's still enough space over here to put a seating bit, and then the rest of it I could probably fill with decorations and bookshelves and the likes. Maybe another little seating thing. Definitely needs some kind of decoration so that it's not just like this. I'd consider like a pillar in the middle, but oh, does this work even? I should just forget about you. Something that I'm dying to say. Sayings on your favorite show. Fuck. I mean, it works if I remove it completely. You and all your friends. I think if I put a trapdoor there, it will still work, and it should look better. I actually do think I have DM'd you with an idea. I'll look at it after stream. I'll look at it after stream. But yeah, I don't think I don't think I'll end up streaming Resonance again. But if I'm in the Discord still, then I might as well help out if people need me to, is just my mindset. Also I mean, worst come to worst, I would just reuse drinks, but I wanna use her in that, because that's what I made her for. That's why she came to existence. That doesn't work, I wish you the worst, I wish you the worst. And I'll fuck you and all your friends. One thing that is going to be really fun. Actually, I don't know if I can talk about it, so I won't talk about it. However, there is a server that I was on last year. That second season is starting. It's not lore-based. It's owned by a friend of mine. And I'm very excited for it to get started again. And I won't say anything more about that because I don't know if I can talk about it. Even though they've been having stuff on Twitter, but you know, I'll be shush. I'll be a sneaky deaky. We can find a spot for Jinx somehow. It's like, oh, da 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 da. I do still love the Jinx art. I think it's a little disproportionate, actually. Well, the fun thing about Jinx is that she was entirely based off of Black Swan from Honkai Star Rail, and now I am a proud Black Swan haver on the Honkai Star Rail. I love her so much. It was very heavily inspired, but there's a lot of things that are different. The color, the shades of purple, and body type, and a lot of things. I did my best to differentiate her as a character, but she's heavily inspired by Black Swan. And I didn't even realize this, but her voice is very similar as well when I really think about it, because I put on like a deeper voice for Jinx. It's kind of like my Karma, but a little bit on the deeper side. I think that's what it was. My tea's cold. I'll drink it anyway. Anyway, what are your guys' thoughts on this? We have this stairwell. So we'd have like, well, I get the amethyst blocks out for this. We'd have like a star map in the center here, and I don't know what I will end up making this look like. I might literally find a star map painting off of Google. And just chuck it on the table. Because that could be cool. That's a nice, like, either 3x3 or maybe like, a 4x4 space, because I might use quartz for this and then do, like, corners of stuff. But yeah, big star map table here, and then a little pocket downstairs. I'll probably put stuff in all these other corners, like assortments of bookshelves or storage things, or just like little decorations in each of the corners, because that gives us space. One of them definitely has to have a ladder, or no, I can't do another spiral staircase up because of this fucking corner. But maybe like opposite that on this side, I'll put like a ladder up here, and then surround it by some junk. But yeah, if we keep this here, then this gives us downstairs. Or we move this to the other side and then make the entrance here. Which would require a little bit of just finagling with the staircase. But what do you think would be better? Do you like the upstairs entrance, or do you think just having one down here would make more sense? I could still theoretically add a balcony like this tower over here was originally going to be, because it is relatively flat on this side. Not flat per se. I put a lot of effort into detailing the side of this build so that they weren't plain. But like the door would snap out around where that trapdoor is, and because it would be a separate piece, I could probably drop it down by like a block or two. And then just have like a little tiny balcony there so you can see whenever somebody comes up. That could be cute. I'm thinking for simplicity. And I've used a whole stack of rockets on this. And I failed. We're using the stairs. I have enough in my inventory, but who cares? I'm thinking for simplicity, we might not fuck with that. But I do kind of like the balcony idea. So let's get back up here and see what we can do with that. Because the direction would be there, which works perfectly with having a little corridor here. And then this lines up here, and then I would drop it down by one for the outer bit, because that you can do it on these sort of things. So that, like, actually, will I even have to do that? I don't think I'd even have to do that, because where the fence is where I'd want the floor to be. And that's what it lines up with perfectly. So I've actually done a great job here. Wow. I'm impressed with myself. I'm impressed. I'm very impressed. But then we could have like I'm thinking like a very small balcony, like probably just these 3 blocks and then a little pushy outy bit from the fences, from the wood pillars here, and then like railings. Very simple, I mean, I could always drop it down by 1 and then just use trapdoors. But I think I want to keep these trapdoor detailings here, so... you know, we'll actually test this out, because I can recreate all of this. Walls to mount. Honey, you see things in me I'll never see. You want from me. Thank you for the hydrate. I'm gonna actually have some water this time. Yourself apart. Is it bad I want to listen to Rule 34 again? The high and seas, you shake me to the core of reality. But I'm thinking stairs on these bits. Yeah. Oh, those are facing the wrong fucking way. Okay. Ah! Okay. And paralyzed, oh, don't let me go. Under rolls. No, I don't know. I don't think my Twitch, no, not my Twitch. I don't think my Discord and my Twitch are synced up anymore, because I don't think it's showing on Discord that I'm live. Which is weird, because it should be, but I think they've unsynced themselves. Which is strange to think about. I'll have to fix that. I'll have to go in and fix that. That's fine. Sometimes these things happen, and it's very silly. Okay. Go over here. Wah! Then back over here. More time for Minecraft, but you're preparing for college again. Oh, that's fair. So you got a new dog? Oh my god, I love doggos. I love doggos. Okay. That is what I'm thinking. And then we push out these. So I need to go and get some wood. And then probably trapdoors on the ends of them. And then this bit that I'm on right here will be these. Maybe I'll strip them for the middle part. to give it some more dimension and visual interest and separate it from all of these, because it's a balcony section. And then we put the fences back. Whoop. I'm liking that. I'm liking that. I was not sure what I was going to do today, but this has actually given me quite a lot of food for thought. Life all dressed in blue. Among these fences, and for the next release. Sleepless sirens, eyes so cold. Never fearing growing old. Lying on a desperate song. She moves along. Oh, there's more of those. I had fucking slabs in here. I'm such a dumbass. To forget the abuse. I'll take these because I have 5 of these. But no, girl in blue is all alone. Oh, actually, actually, no, this is perfect amount. Okay. All alone. I was gonna say I don't need these ones, but it actually won't fucking matter. Because, you know what? There you go. And then, like that. Then, oh. Find way to stay alive. Like that. The abuse. And I will need, one more fence. Because I think I'll just get 2 fence gates for this. Question is, do I like this more or do I strip it? I've stripped it. I don't hate that. I don't hate it. Not sure if I love it though. Tonight I wanna be like you. Now I kind of like that. And then we place this one specifically with that, and then it gives the underside a little bit of interest. And then we see if I have any fences and fence gates. Because I don't think I'm going to have any fence gates. The abuse lost in the crowd. I am so excited for the next Minecraft update just because of wolves. Like, I don't know why I didn't really think about it. I mean, I voted for did I vote actually? I don't know if I voted actually. If I did vote, I voted for the armadillo. I don't remember if I did though. Just because I feel like it was the very obvious choice because people have wanted wolf armor for fucking years. But I somehow didn't think that they would go and make what's it called? I didn't think that they would go and do like a proper wolf update. But that was literally like when the sniffer won, people were getting pissy because they were like, oh, the sniffer is just going to be a dumb dinosaur. What's it going to do? And I was like, no, they're going to add plants of it. And people were like, no, they're not adding new plants of it. And then they did add new plants of it. And I was like, you guys didn't believe. But somehow I never thought they would actually do a dog update to the extent that they are doing a dog update. But I'm here for it, obviously. I love my dogs. I'm excited. None of them look like my dog, but then they're supposed to be more like... The shape of them wouldn't fit for a staffy anyway, so... I know they already have like a lot of texture packs that can do wolf variants. It just seems very silly that they hadn't done it till now, but I guess it's because they do the... I think they're doing like a different spawn thing for all of them with like different biomes. Cats, it's just the only cat that is dependent on location is the full black cat, and that's just you find them at witches' huts or they spawn in villages very rarely on new moons. That's how I have a black cat in my hardcore world, is it just happened to be in the village I was in. I was very lucky. It's a little odd how there wasn't wolf variants to begin with and then cat variants, but I'm glad we're getting them. I mean, no, there was cat variants to begin with, wasn't there? But there was a lot less. There was a lot less than we have now. Because I know... What was the original cat variants? I feel like it was like tabby, black, and then white. Not tabby, calico. Calico, black, and white. What did cats originally look like? I'm looking this up. No, because they were ocelots. Original cats Minecraft. Oh yeah, no, it was the ginger cat, the Siamese, and the black and white cat. Those were the 3 cats that we had initially. And then now we have so many other cats. So many more kitty cats, and I love it. But those all came in an update. Those guys all... I remember there was a black and white one. The Siamese one is the one that was the white I was thinking of, and the calico was the ginger. I just got a little silly with it. And then they had the villager update and decided to separate cats and ocelots. And honestly, I like that they did that, but now ocelots are so useless. I don't know what the point of ocelots is now. I guess if you want a mob to free roam around your base and keep creepers away, but they also run away from you, so you'd have to, like, protect your base somewhat. I don't know what the point of ocelot... We need a jungle update. We need a jungle update so badly. Oh my god. But wolves, I think, came before cats in Minecraft, which is probably why they just have, like, they always had one texture. But then also, wolves only had, like... I don't know. It was because ocelots already had a different texture than the cats. You couldn't tame an ocelot and have it keep its ocelot texture. It'd become a cat, where wolves would just get a collar. So it was like, I guess it was just something new. I guess it was just something new. Red pandas in Minecraft now. I don't know if they'll ever add red pandas. I'd love it if they did. I mean, they have normal pandas. Minecraft's, let me tell you something about what determines whether they add a mob to Minecraft or not. And this is like actual facts based off of an article that was written a couple of years ago in regards to adding sharks to the game. They cannot add an animal to the... They will not add an animal to the game if they think the message will be misconstrued. For example, and again, the sharks is the easiest thing to talk about here, they will never add sharks to Minecraft in the vanilla Minecraft because they do not want to make them a hostile mob and teach kids to be afraid of them, but they cannot make them a passive mob and then let kids feel like it's appropriate to approach a shark if they ever come across one in real life. Because even though sharks are not hostile to humans by nature, they might attack them if they confuse them for a seal, or smell blood, or any number of reasons could lead to an accidental shark death. That would be very, very tragic for a kid. And then you might argue, well, why don't they just make them like zombie pigmen when they're only hostile if you attack them? Because it has the same issue of teaching kids that so long as they don't, like, hurt the creature, it won't harm them. And I guess that's sort of like the thing with dogs as well in the game, but I think dogs is a much clearer message because dogs are domesticated animals in real life. And it's a lot easier to say to a kid, if you like hit this animal, they will hate you and might fight you, than saying that about a wild animal that they'll see in the wilderness. But yeah, you can ascribe that same knowledge to any... If you compare the knowledge about sharks to any other animal that you think you'd want in Minecraft, then you can determine if there's a possibility that they ever would be added. So sharks are a no-go. A lot of dangerous animals are a big no-go, unless they're like fantasy, because, you know, they're fantasy. Red pandas definitely could happen, but they already have normal pandas. So I feel like if they did a jungle update, maybe they would add like a panda variant that was a red panda that works kind of like the black cat, where it's really rare to spawn because red pandas are also really rare. But then also, red pandas aren't technically pandas. They're closer to raccoons than they are pandas, like biologically. So then that brings in the thought of, do they add raccoons to Minecraft? Which I don't think they would do, even though we'd all love it. And I don't think they'll ever add rats to Minecraft. They have bats, but I'm really happy with the bat retexture, actually. That's a different thing. They're adding armadillos, and with armadillos, I would really, really love to see hedgehogs added to Minecraft. I don't know how they would make them look. Oh god, my throat did something weird then. I don't know how they would make them look. But it could be something kind of cool. I feel like you could do something with like hedgehog spikes and a crossbow. Or like, people hate fawns because it's a useful enchant, but it's also like it makes the armor take more durability and that sort of stuff. So I feel like having an item that works the same as fawns, but like differently, that the hedgehog could provide, could be like really, really fun. I could theorize or talk about like what mobs could add different purposes to Minecraft. And that's another thing though. Pandas in Minecraft are more so there for like educational purposes than anything, because they're endangered, and they added bamboo, and it's sort of just like makes more sense for them to add something native to bamboo biomes if they're going to shove them next to a jungle most of the time, or put them in the jungle most of the time. But they don't have a purpose. They don't do anything. There's not even a farm that you can make with pandas. That's interesting. Added big cats as well. I don't think they would ever add big cats, unfortunately. It would be really, really cool, but I don't think they'd ever would, just because, you know, again, danger, and they think about the children playing this game a lot. Which makes a lot of sense. I mean, even though it's a game that a lot of adults enjoy, it's still a game that is supposed to also be for kids. They literally have Minecraft Education Edition for this very reason. Would be very, very cool. Hi, Evan. Welcome. We're talking about Minecraft mobs, or like potential Minecraft mobs. I'm actually going to go and grab, see if I have any more smooth basalt to do the walls in here properly. Biomes definitely need more interesting. Imagine an ostrich. Oh, please. I would love an ostrich, solely because then I could play I'm in love with an ostrich. Ba bum bum bum. All the neighbors complain, but you see, 'cause she loves me. Can't help it if you don't understand it. Da, da. If you don't know that song is from Scooby-Doo. It's also used to be LD Shadow Lady's end video song. And that's where I learned about it. Because I'm an OG LD Shadow Lady fan. I used to watch her Portal videos, and it was a great time. Not when they were airing, I'll mind you. I'm not that old. But I did watch them after the fact. This update adds like wolf variants and armadillo, so that's good. Yeah, that is true. What other things do we know about the coming update? It's 1.20.1, isn't it? What other stuff? Because I have not really been paying attention. I've heard of a couple of things. There was some people going crazy about how they've been changing villages, I think. But I'm not sure if that was just like experimental. The last update stuff I knew about was the fucking potato update, which doesn't even count as an update. It was just April Fool's Day. The vault thing. Oh yeah, right. The escape rooms with the new redstone blocks. Some of them are already in the game though, aren't they? Like the redstone lamps. Again, I've seen those in Hermitcraft. We're not in the most recent version of Minecraft ourselves on Mythrill, unfortunately, just because of the minor amount of mods that we use. It's just a lot easier to stay in the version that we're currently in than have to update. But it's like, oh. Get the name, but new hostile mob? I think I vaguely remember that one. Had to choose between lonely and you. I think I blocked your number. I'm only 22, and this is overdue. Sad boy summer. Sad boy summer. Blitz. Oh my god, they're adding the guy from Hell of a Boss. I'm gonna lose my mind. I'm gonna lose my fucking mind because there are rumors that the next Hell of a Boss episode, Hell of a Boss, is gonna come out like late this month. And I keep seeing Hell of a Boss trend on Twitter. Not always for good reasons. People have very mixed opinions about Hell of a Boss and Hazbin Hotel, and they're fair. They're fair. I like it because I think Brendan Rodgers is funny. Very problematic humor, but like it's meant to be. Doesn't make it any better, but like, yeah, he's not a problematic person. He has the problematic humor. But as someone who really enjoys the show and wants to see what the hell is happening in it, I'm excited that we might get more content soon. Especially if it's near my birthday, because that's always a sweet little birthday present. It's like last year when water parks announced their tour dates for the UK in April last year, and then I got to go and see them on Halloween, and it was great. I want to go and see them again because I keep seeing stuff about them being on tour. They're so fun. I'm sad because he re-released his book and I didn't get a chance to buy it, but I kind of really want to buy his book. Like, I'm not a big person on like being a fan of celebrities, but the lead singer of Water Parks, Austin Knight, is very just relatable. He's friends with Jack Manifold, so of course he's relatable. I don't know how that friendship happened. I don't know where that came from, but they're like mutuals on Twitter or something, and it was not on my 2023 bingo card, but it happened. I'm not complaining about it. I'm just confused. I'm just confused that it happened, but I'm here for it. You're in love. That's so cute. That's so cute. Ba ba ba. Here we go. It becomes a problem. But yeah, I really want that new episode because it's gonna be dramatic. We know what it's called. We know it's the new moon, and every new moon Stolas and Blitz get together, but now Stolas has the Asmodeus crystal, and he's like, I'm expecting there to be some drama and no happy ending. And that is what I am expecting, and that is what I'm here for. But then there'll be a happy ending in a later episode because please, you can't do this to me. You can't do this to me. They're cute. You can't give me Fizzaroli and Asmodeus and then tell me that Solitz and Blitz are gonna hate each other forever, because I will be sad. I will be sad. I literally have the two of them on the shirt. Just let the gays be happy. It's all I ask. Let the gays be happy. Oh, let me fucking sneeze. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze. Sorry about that. I sniffled. This is what I mean about my hay fever. That's what I mean. I have hay fever. It gets mildly sunny, and warm, and my entire brain goes out my ass. I just hope I don't get sick. You and Bagel are just all of the fictional couple. Aww. I've been enjoying season 2 of Hell of a Boss. Mainly I like the episode where not Luna, where Octavia ran away, and yeah, it's been interesting. Some of them have been more interesting than others. Some of them have been a bit weird, like the one with the camp episode. I was like, this one's a bit strange. I get the joke, but the joke also isn't very funny. It's not a really funny joke. It's just kind of a joke, and I'm like, I don't care. I don't want to get sick. I have a pretty weak constitution, though. I will say, if I was a D&D character, you could push me over very easily. I would fall. I would fall very easily into your arms. They look so very comfortable. Would you be so kind as to catch me? You take the risk. I feel like because of the shape of this room, I need to add a pillar in this corner. Even though it doesn't need to be there, I think it adds. I think it adds in a way that it kind of needs. Yeah, and I'll do the same to the other side. The crashes, baby's breathing ashes. Ashes. Do you know what threw me for a loop? Conan Gray released a new album, and it's where that song that's going around on TikTok is from that goes, I want to be where the bourgeoisie is, which I don't think is an actual real word. Bourgeoisie is, but bourgeoisie is. It feels a little bit too elongated, but you know, I like it. It's a great song. I've only listened to that one really on my walk today, but I quite like it. I've always been a little bit into Conan Gray because my sister likes him, and then also I like a couple of his songs like Maniac. But yeah, the music has been so good today. I have a literal, like, you can make playlists. Sorry, I'm wiping my nose. You can make playlists on TikTok or like collections of videos that you want to keep a hold of, and I have like 100, more than 100 video, almost 300 TikToks saved to a collection that are just songs, and a lot of them are like duplicates. But I also have a Spotify playlist where I put any song which I first hear on TikTok onto, or that I just like, and I've got a lot that I have to go through on there and then move over. Also, I need some block to go in the corner of those bits, and I think Deep Slate is gonna be my best bet, but I don't think I have any on me. You can't make basalt into stairs. No. Okay, this will be easy because I can just go to my home in the sanctuary. Hello, Katie Gover. Hello, Marzak. Yeah, Katie Gover. Oh my god, I love you little guys. Also, Mars, don't do the thing. Don't do the thing. Actually, what I do on Honkai Star Rail, when I want to spend money, is I get my battle pass up to 50, and if I reach 50, then I can justify making the purchase because that's a lot of rewards. The thing, the Honkai Star Rail battle pass, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. You guys don't deserve context. It's fine. I'm looking for Deep Slate. Do I own any? I do. I might as well take some of this. Because I don't think I have a lot more. I did not go mining on this server anymore. Maybe one day I'll have to do actually no, I shouldn't do a from mining stream. There's literally no fucking point. Let's go back to the observatory. Chips with a side of chips on silver. I'm at 50. Ah. You know, I mean, it is like a lot of money. It's like, what, a tenner for the low tier and then like 20 for the high tier. Last time I bought it, I got the high tier because I wanted the PFP of Sparkle because she had playing cards, and it's just very me coded. It's my brand and I needed it. But I do not recommend it. I think this would look better if it was normal Deep Slate. I think this would look better with... You can't make normal Deep Slate stairs, can you? No, but you can make cobbled. I think cobbled or polished would look better. Okay. Let's go back to the sanctuary. Why do I... Stop justifying it! I'm justifying it for myself. Don't buy it. It's money. You don't have that money. Why do you want it, Mars? For what reason? For what reason do you want it? Then I'll invalidate it. Why are you a duck? Because we're ducking around. Because we're ducking around. Oh, that reminds me. I had a prank to show off. Because somebody left a book in my office, which I had to pull out so it wouldn't get found in lore. For the rewards, dumbass. Well, you don't need them. Play the game. Play the game. Be free to play. Play the game. Or do a commission and make the money to justify it, but play the game. I've lost the chest. can't play more. Uh, there's gonna be a special program sometime soon, I think. I do not know when. We just had a Genshin special program, which, oh my god, Arlecchino. I'm gonna lose my mind over Arlecchino. I have 90 wishes saved for Arlecchino. I can't say her name correctly, but she's so fucking hot. She's so hot. And I love her. I love Arlecchino. She's pretty. I want her boss fight. Right now. Right this second. Here we are. Okay, I need to smelt this. Or at least some of it. I don't have any coal in there. I've left my ender chest somewhere. But usually they'll do a special program midway through what the next banner. But then if you're at 50 right now, then by the time the update comes in, there'll be a lot more content for you to get stuff from, but then it will also mean you won't have all the stuff. Oh, it's a dilemma, Marzaki. But if you don't have the money for it, don't fucking do it. I already had coal on me. You don't have the money to spend. It's so tempting, but you gotta have restraint, bestie. Unless you can find a way to justify the purchase or make the money to cover it, then you can't do it. There'll be an update like in a week or two. Or not an update in a week or two, but there'll be a special program in a week or two, and then an update like start of next month, and there'll be more stuff. You have ice cream? You got Kazuhara and Genshin? Yeah, look at you go! I wanted to get Albedo, and then I realized Arlecchino was going to be coming out next update, so I saved, and now I have 90 wishes. And what I'm hoping is, because the next update is a story update, unlike the last update, which was fucking events and bullshit and nothing. Next Genshin update, there is so much shit coming out. Like, so much, actually. And what I'm hoping is that I'll be able to also get Arlecchino's... Why did I do this? Why did I smelt this? I didn't need to smelt it. I needed a stone cutter. Why did I do this? I needed... Why did I waste coal on this? What was I thinking? You want Ganyu? I want Ganyu. Ganyu hasn't been back for a while, which is weird because they just released a new skin for her, which I have because she's my favorite. There's like, I found a list on Twitter of like how long it's been since characters have got reruns on Genshin. And some of them were so fucking long. Like actually, okay, wait. Cobble. We'll test that. And we'll test that. For Lantern Rite or generally silly time? Oh, missing Lantern Rite is always a bummer because you get so much rewards from Lantern Rite. But it's okay, Katie Gober. It's okay. I'm sad because they're going to be sending us back to Sumeru and the desert specifically, but there's a new character being shown in a Sino quest. I think it's a story quest, and I'm excited for that because I have Sino, but I haven't built him. But he's a very, very cool character. Very, very fun. Okay. Let's tear these down. Yeah, no, see, the thing is, I have to go to the desert at some point because I still have yet... Okay, I think I like the cobbled more. It fits in better. I still have yet to do to get all of my Dendroculuses from the desert. And if anyone doesn't play Genshin, Dendroculuses are like... You need to gather these little items that are scattered all the way around the map, and there are different ones in each kingdom. And specifically, the ones in Sumeru are split between the rainforest, which I've gathered them all from. and the desert. And there is around 240 of them. Ah! Thankfully, the interactive map exists, but it is still painful to have to go there and find every single one of them, especially when there's still one, like, big quest thing which I haven't done in Sumeru, which is with all these, like, stasis robot things. Anyway, let's get back to what we're actually doing. I'll clear my inventory, make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need 5 doors, which I'm gonna get 6, and then that's gonna be annoying. See, I could have some at my house. I don't want to go back again, so I'm just gonna dump this shit here. I shake it up if you swell, listen. Here we go. Up. Up, up. Oh god, my inventory is a mess. Which should be expected of me, but I hate it. I was watching... Hey, so is it bad I am watching stream in VR? I mean, it might be a little bit disorientating. I've never worn a VR headset before. I do like me some VR though, mainly because I've been watching on repeat very often Half-Life VR, but the AI is self-aware. And the AI actually isn't self-aware, it's just actors. But it's a really great video series. It's also not done in Half-Life, it's done in Gary's mod. I love it. I love it so much. I'm just gonna take these ladders so we can do a little thing to the upstairs part. And then I need doors. Need doors, which means I need wood. There we go. Oh, I'm burping a little bit. Hello, Gordon. Ah, hello, Gordon. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. Look, Gordon, ropes. We can use them for big pits. Ah, hello, Gordon. Fun fact, those lines are all said by one character in the RP, and that character's name is Dr. Kuma, who is voiced by Holly Holotones, who I love, who also appears in the Sonic fan dubs as of Shadow the Hedgehog. And also in Sonic Destruction and the Until Dawn dub, and this Wario in the of Subspace Emissary dub. A lot of Snapcube credits because I love them. But someone also took their lines from that series and made them into a song, which is on Spotify, which I will not share with you guys unless I'm gonna do it like at the start of stream. You want me to play that curse song? You gotta give me like I don't know, fucking 2 subs. That feels really low. Nah, make it free. But otherwise, I'm just gonna continue on my way. But it's a really great video game series. Well, not video game. It's a really great series, so I highly recommend watching it. It's by Wayne TV or something like that. I'm watching a lot of Lafario videos recently as well, which is just like funny, silly guys. Funny, silly guys doing stuff in Sonic games or Dragon Ball games, and it's very funny, silly time. And I've been enjoying myself. And just being a silly guy. Okay, this room is gonna be the storage room. Actually, I'm gonna leave the doors open so I know where things are. This room is gonna be bedroom. This room is gonna be kitchen / dining room. Then we can have kind of like over here we'll put a sitting area, and then over here we'll put an office space, because I think those can both fit into these like sections. And then we'll go up here Star map. And then boop. Ba, 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 ba. I was thinking about getting words. I was thinking about getting some dark oak stairs to use around the corners of this to make this work a little nicer, so we might go grab those for a little bit more detailing. Yeah, how much I like building on stream. It's harder in survival. I should really start doing like creative builds again, but my favorite creative builds is like sometimes it's difficult to really set my mind to something. It's easier to build when you have a story in mind, and I used to have a massive kingdom build world, which I used to stream doing, but I just kind of fell out of love with it. I don't know why. We had like full-on lore for chatters and my mods specifically in it, and it was really, really fun. I probably still have the documents littered around somewhere. But I just got to like actually fleshing out the area. Gonna beef with me? Why are you gonna beef with me? Why are you beefing with me? What did I do? What have I done this time? What have I done? What haven't I done, to be honest? But what have I done? What have I done? I'm gonna end it all before I have a birthday. I don't know how this is gonna look because I'm avoiding the corners because I'm putting the ladder there. But honestly, maybe I should just move the ladder by one and not ignore the corners. For fun? Oh, okay. That checks out. Marzuki's gonna cancel me on Twitter one day because he needs a laugh. And you know what? I can't blame him. He's too cute. Hit me later. And something low. I'm in certain bad way. Up the TV. And it all easy. Thursday. Earth name. Before I have a birthday. Actually, I want to put this side instead of the side I was going to put it on initially. And that innocence. And then we'll put that there. Better hand dollars on the TV. And it all easy. Thursday. First name. And it all. Birthday. There we go. I think that looks kind of nice. Maybe... Maybe it's a bit much. I think I went from too much to too little. Or I went from too little to too much. Maybe if I just do the edge bits here and then none others, that might look a little bit cleaner. Even sure just how I got here. What's that's in your bed that you wish you could leave for dead? Magic like that make you disappear. Now the moon it starts to dim, so the moon pool sets in. Passed out on the floor of your apartment. Inside, safe to find. Bound to end up right to where we started. Yeah. Okay, there we go. I don't know. I almost feel like them being directly next to the walls is what's throwing me off here. So maybe if I put them all in by one. Let's try that. Let's try that. Let's see how I feel. Made. So we go through, tear up both of these corners. Take a leap of faith. Wanna do this face to face. My instincts taking over. Into debate. Purgatory state. I want to do another stream on Thursday, hopefully. Try not to hold me to it completely, because I'm gonna do whatever my brain thinks is best for me at the time. But I'm intending to do another stream Thursday. And I don't really know what I should do. Which has been my main concern recently, is like, I want to stream, but then I'm never sure what to stream. And obviously I can do Minecraft. Well, obviously it's probably going to be Minecraft, unless it is like art or a one-off. Those... I think it's good. I think I like that. I'm tempted to do the corners again. Maybe I'll just do this corner over this side and then compare it. But some of the parts of this build are going to be easier for me to just do off camera. Because sometimes we all like doing a little bit of stuff off camera. Which is why I've not been too bothered about, you know, I actually do like that more. So I think we might do those again. Like the Common server, I don't stream a lot because I like having it as a thing I can do off camera. But at the same time, I also do like streaming it because I have a lot of fun on that server, even though I've been on it in a couple of days because I was doing achievements and they got a little bit annoying to try and keep up with. But yeah, obviously on Mythrill right now, this is the only thing I have to do other than lore, and I don't have any lore planned for myself personally right now. I have 2 streams in the works, one of which I've talked to the person about, but we have no plans to do it yet, because we need another stream to happen before it. And that stream is one which I have yet to talk to the person about properly, which I need to figure out stuff with. But once this build is completely finished and done, oh my fucking hi! Hello, Smudgies! Welcome, welcome, welcome! Hello, everybody. My name is Jay, your local streamer. Welcome to the Mythrill SMP. Oh my goodness! Hello, hello, Smudge! Hello! I hope you had a lovely, lovely stream. It's been so long. It's been so long. Hello, hello. Oh my goodness! Wait, give my brain a minute to catch up. Yes, okay. I've been seeing the stuff about your new debut on Twitter constantly, and I'm like, yo, that model is sweet. That is so cute. I am so excited. I hope you're having a good day, though. Oh my god. We like, it's been like so long. It's been so long since like challenges and we got to hang out on there because I died like a stupid. Also, I'm in a duck head. I'll take it off just for you. I'll be proper. I'll tip my hat. I'll tip my hat. I'll put my ears back on. I'll put my ears back on. Tip my hat. Tip my hat. You've been seeing a ton of Mythrill SMP too? Really? Oh, that makes me so happy. For anyone who isn't familiar with the Mythrill SMP, it is a very heavily lore-based Minecraft SMP. Where the current story that is going on for this 3rd and final season is there is an evil god who is trying to kill everybody who is in the Mythrill Valley. The barrier here is a shortened world border, and is canon to the server as the thing that is preventing anyone from leaving and, you know, letting the god potentially kill us. There's been a lot of stuff going on, characters trying to figure out how to stop said god. There was a party event recently that we did at the end of last month, where a character was exposed for having murdered another character because of the influence of said tyrannical god. My character is a cute little fae who has been alive for like 9,000 years and feels very responsible for everything going on because she pissed off the god by looking into the history of the valley. Because the barrier is new, but it's also not. Because the whole place was surrounded by a barrier for like 10,000 years, and then 10 years ago it was disappeared, and then now it's back, and it's very complicated. But I'll show you guys around the server a bit. Right now we are at my observatory, which I've been building. It's not finished. This has been my little project between lore. It is kind of intense. Yeah, you should see You know what? You know what? Exclamation Mythrill. On the card, there is links to the public Discord for the server, as well as like the YouTube channel where we upload cinematics and stuff. There are complete recaps. There are complete recaps of Arc 1 and Arc 2, as well as cinematics from Arc 3 that are posted up there right now if anyone ever wants to go and watch them, as well as a podcast series called Mythrill Monthly where we go through all the lore. We're a bit behind right now on that front, but we try to make it as accessible as possible. Lambs of the Cosmic Slaughter. Exactly. But let me take you guys all to spawn. Thank you so much, Crazy Ninja, for the follow. We show around our lovely spawn area, which is new for Arc 3. It is the sanctuary, the one place in the valley the god can't hurt us. Thanks to all the magical towers and a demon who protects it, because of course we have fun here. These alliums were not here before and they might have lore significance. This room does not have lore significance. It just has command blocks. But this is kind of the cute little central town area where people sell items and stuff. A couple of the buildings are abandoned, but we've also got like custom villages and stuff. Also a lot of custom models like my ears. And I made 240 friendship bracelet models because one of my friends wanted to sell them. I am very extra. And I have Blockbench and I have a dream. But as you can see, this is Prawn. We also have custom currency. All of this is technically vanilla. Or their server-side mods. We do have, this season we added in stuff like supplementaries and amendments to give a couple more things, as well as friend and foes for like mood blooms. But other than that, before season 3, it was all vanilla. Hey, for what? Also, thank you, Ox Jan, for the follow. Thank you so much. Let me tell you, our catchphrase here is nothing bad ever happens on the Mythrill SMP. Meanwhile, anyway, we got Mythrill coins, and don't mind, you can see what real item it is. It's all like texture pack magic, and then also, all that stuff. That's hitboxes, that's tooltips, there we go. But we have this guy who you can sell blocks with to get money. We have a Gravity Falls reference, where you can sell more stuff for money or buy stuff for money. We have member shops. This person sells Henry Hoovers, but it's not set up yet. A little Never shop. This is Lizzie's shop. Folksy in the chat. Don't look too high, the mushroom disappears. Thank you, Dub Player, for the follow. Thank you so much. Thank you guys so much. Lizzie is sells little trinkets. Lizzie's character is a red panda, who is technically from the realm of the gods. But there's too many semantics to go into and explain everything to you, so if you have any questions, feel free to ask, but you can also just vibe and look around at all of the cute stuff. Let me pull my wings out. We have a fish shop owned by a fish. Oh, my library. Wait. My library, because I spent today writing more library books. Well, they're not library books, but we have a bunch of like canon books, which are all like world-building lore, which I wrote for the server. Some other people wrote, like we have the End books, which are written canonically by a character who's from the End, but the End isn't accessible in the server. The elytras are craftable. That was a bad camera angle. Oh wow, these actually worked for once. Thank you, supplementaries. Oh my god. We got a lot of custom hats though, and items and umbrellas that I fucked with in Blockbench, because I learned how to use Blockbench, and they can't stop me, Paige. They can't stop me. But books. Oh, cancel. There we go. Nothing bad ever happens on a lore SMP. What do you mean? It's not like we just had a party event where someone was exposed for murder. It's not like that ever happened. We got tea and teapots. It's just a nice time. It's just a nice little place. I'll show you guys my house, because it is in the sanctuary. It is that building right there. And that's my office, and that's the hotel for everyone to stay in. Technically, this is Karma, a deity demon's house, but my character lives here too, because yeah. So it's a very like Japanese inspired pagoda. This is some art made by the lovely Rose Funder, who was a server member. I commissioned them for this. This is a picture of my character there and her canonical wife, who has been missing for over a year because she's been kidnapped by a tyrannical god. Anyway, that's my bird, Toshi. Do I have Toshi on me right now? Oh, I don't have Toshi on me. I need my bird mascot. I need my bird. Here's my bird. This is my channel mascot who I made lore of. This is Toshi. He's a baby. He's my baby. Toshi's gonna join us for our little impromptu chore. He's a little star mystical Robin, and I love him. You know, we have normal house things, such as rooms for all of my friends. Like Mars, who is in a coma, and now he's not, but he also is now immortal, and he cannot ever die. We have Artemis Hermes, who is the character who was murdered. So that... I thought that was a dead body. That's just Ace of Doggo. Anyway, that's not my dog. We have Charlie Swarm, who is also immortal because they're a phoenix and has amnesia, and all their friends are dead. They also are best friends with a yellow sheep. And this room would be for my wife, if I knew where she was. Talking about a lore SMP to people who don't know anything about it is one of the funnest things you can do, because there's so much and then it's so confusing, but it's also so fun. This is my bedroom. Wait, did I put the... this is the prank book that Katie Go Burr wrote me, which I've been meaning to show chat. Let's show chat. We have... Wait, no, this isn't the prank book. This is the book from my wife. Never mind. This might be the prank book. Yes. It's time you know. Identity. It's been a while, dear friend, since we've last spoken. You may believe that I disappeared off of the face of these plains, but the fact is I am only growing stronger. I started off as petty little bulletins, seemingly harmless, but oh how word travels. In my Demal writings, I have manipulated so many thoughts and weaseled my way into thinkings and funkings. I have taken over the sphericalness of this world. This ball is being held in my hands and I am throwing it against the wall. You are my game and you are a puppet. I have been pulling on the strings of this dimension since time was but a child. Everything you know, it because of me. I've been here all along. Now I've returned, and oh, the gossip. I believe it's time to begin this experiment, and you, yes you dear Jay, are my test subject. See you soon. XOXO, Gossip Girl. Wait, what's on the final page? Oh. Keep an eye out for mysterious packages. I have not seen any mysterious packages. That isn't lore, by the way. That is a prank. That is a prank. But I love my members. I love my members. Let me show you guys a couple of other places of interest. Makes your head hurt. That's understandable. I apologize, but hey, it's fun. This is my office where we have meetings and I cry and do work. Aww. The wonderful is spelled incorrectly, but aww. That's so cute. And then there's nothing much in the hotel. I'll show you guys the party area. The portal. Oh wait, I'll show you the Nether Hub quickly. Actually, no. I'll show you the Nether Hub when we go to a different area. There's the grave of my dead friend. Hi, bestie. This is the party area for the last event that we had. Note this down. This sounds like a fun plot for a D&D one-shot. I mean, hey, the server is like semi-D&D inspired. That's what we've always said. It kind of spiraled off into its own thing heavily, but I take a lot of like concepts. Like we have cambions, which are basically tieflings, but it's just a different word for them with a couple of different traits. Like they can teleport between dimensions at will, but only if it's the one that their like parent is in. Connect 4. You know, we got a lot of games. We got the ducks. We got duck game. Dead friend. This limited lives. No. It is one life. However, characters only die if they want to. Characters only die if they want to on this server. It's lore based and it's everyone. We have the main plot, which is stop a tyrannical god from killing us all, and then everyone has their own individual plots. And members individually get to decide if they want to die at any given moment or not. If they die by accident in a lore thing, it doesn't mean anything. There's been a couple of canonical deaths that have happened. We've had 2 ghost characters who in lore not everyone returns as a ghost. It's mainly characters who are human who can return as ghosts because magic semantics. But neither of those members are part of the server anymore because they left. But yeah, this is the fun little party area. With bouncy castles. Whee! Me, but well, dead people. Yeah, there's a lot of dead characters. Like at the end of Arc 2, a character was murdered and stabbed through the heart. We had a character who got stabbed, Artemis, in Arc 3 by someone she considered a friend. We had a character who died because of the tyrannical god and came back as a ghost. Had a character who died in a house fire 10,000 years ago, but their ghost only showed up recently and then disappeared again. We've had people lose their souls for extended periods of time. We've had a lot of different stuff, actually. We have a phoenix who just perpetually keeps accidentally dying and doesn't remember it because of amnesia. So it's all pretty fun. Let me show you guys the Nether Hub. Also, one most important thing to know about Mythrill SMP. Cornflowers are evil. Cornflowers are signs of the evil tyrannical god Warren, because I went, let's have flower symbolism and not explain it, and then eventually everyone figured it out, and it was fun. No questions here. Fun. This is the Nether Hub, though. I worked really hard on this. We've had 3 different Nether Hub variations throughout the course of this server, once for each season. And this is the most recent one, which is probably my favorite, mainly because of the sky here, and I like the color palette, but that's just because I like purples. I'm going to show you guys one more place before we head back to what I was initially doing, which is kind of just milling about at this point, but to go along with the theming of everything, and there being danger, we have the harbor, and the harbor is where every member of the server used to live, before, you know, it all got destroyed. So I'll show you it as it's destroyed. I spent like a full month building this place only to destroy it, and you know what? I'm happy with my life choices. This used to be fully solid. Now there's a massive gash in it. This is destroyed. These are all it's all been blown to smithereens. Everything is broken and decimated, and there are crystals everywhere, and it's a really fun time. This used to be in the sky. That was my original house. It used to be in the sky floating, and it got sunk. Nyom, we go fly. But yeah, everything got kind of broken to pieces, and there are so many crystals. There are so many crystals. Oh, fuck! Okay, actually, I do know a new project I can work on at some point. For Arc 1, I set up this as like a on-server recap of the first season. And I meant to do another one for Arc 2, and I just haven't yet. I guess I'll do that after my current project. Wow, that's cool. This used to be the server spawn, which is cute. And what I'll show you on my map. As you can see on my map, this is how far the crystals spread out to. This is how far they all spread out to, and this is where we are in the actual like lore. Everyone is over here. Actually, I'll show you 2 more things, just my 2 other favorite builds, and then I'll go back to what I was doing. So first we have end of season 2 location. This was before we had the evil god. We had an evil shapeshifter who tried to take the souls of everybody in the valley in order to become a god herself, and then she got her plan ruined. So you know, this is this place. Pretty cool tower. Used to have a bunch of moon phases all around it in like a circle, but they're gone now because of lore. But yeah, this place is pretty cool. And then we have a little ways to go because I want to go all the way over here. We might actually dip into another portal, because it will be faster. I think Honey's is Honey's will be the closest place. Oh, and I just realized I removed the portal up here. I have flint and steel on me, don't I? No, I don't. Okay, we'll just go down. We'll just go down to Bagels. Irony. Call me late tonight. The darker side, wide awake, hiding sleep. This is the lovely Bagel Queen's house. We love Bagel. Also, there's gonna be... Ooh, love those. Oh, it's Screech and go off. Okay. I swear there's like a shrieker underneath their floorboards somewhere from an old prank, and I don't know where. Okay. Oop, leg it out. Let's go... What direction is Honey's? It was a glare. We have the Friends and Foes mod on the server, which was added when we were updated to 1.20 because I wanted Moo Blooms specifically. Well, I wanted Buttercups specifically. Why am I going down here when I haven't read the book? Honey's is down here. Okay, I was correct. I wanted Buttercup specifically. So we added it for that because my character's wife was nicknamed Buttercup because Sky was taken to, who plays the character, has a really pretty cover of the song Build Me Up Buttercup. It's one of my favorite songs ever, one of my favorite covers ever, because she's just amazing at singing. And then it also added in glares and copper golems. There's a bunch of mobs that didn't win the mob vote, which is really fun. I highly recommend it. It's a great mod. Okay, this is Honey's place, which is also decimated by crystals. And if we go just over this direction, we'll find the temple, which was the end of Arc 1 location, which I slaved over for many months using, like, world edit and stuff. The tree is also leafless now. And there is, like, a lore reason for that, but the member who, showed that in their stream is no longer on the server, so I'm not sure if anyone will ever talk about it. But yeah, we had one little temple thing for each of the 3 deities. That one was for Karma, who is protecting everyone now. That one's for the shapeshifter, who tried to steal everyone's souls, and that one's for the god, who wants to kill everybody now. And the last one is for the people, which is why it's very bland. but they have it. But yeah, it's very cool. It's one of my favorite builds, especially the purple bit. It was very fun to work on. It was very, very fun. And yeah, thank you for the follow. Thank you. Disguise Blunder. Thank you so much. I appreciate you all so immensely. My goodness. So wonderful, so wonderful. What I should also share is, along with the Mythrill public Discord, we have my own private Discord. Well, not private Discord, but personal Discord, which you're free to join if you also so wish and you want to keep up with all of my streams and my little silly shenanigans. I've been kind of inconsistent with streaming this year, but I'm trying to properly get back into things. My birthday is coming up, and I want to do a follow-a-thon or maybe a sub-a-thon for it. Later this month, so very, very cool. Illa's and Laura's like just lovely downtime, so deserved. Oh, thank you. Aw, okay, let me get back to my observatory. We have the essentials mod as well, so that's scary. So people can set home points if they want to travel around quickly, because as you can tell, the server is very big. It's very big. No, not only like 2 people live down here anymore, and that's being Bagel, whose house we saw, and Honey, whose house we saw. Everyone else is like up here now, but it's still quite a wide range. And that's also not putting into account any lore locations that people might want to go to. Like, we have these ruins like here, and one just down here. There's like a Christmas gingerbread house over here someone did, and like someone has an industrial place over there for just like farms that they needed for items and stuff. So we have that, and then this is what I have been building in my downtime from lore. That money for potential subathon then. I'm also gonna make Follow's account to the time, just to make things a little bit easier, but yeah, I need to actually get the plan in that, because I realized just today that it was the 16th because I have been so out of it. But yeah, there is my observatory. We can probably get in through the top. The telescope has not been done yet. This has been being built over the course of a couple of months, honestly, because most of the time on this server I do lore, but I've had a lot of downtime from lore recently since the last event. because we're reaching the end of the server very slowly, and I've got a lot of people to talk about to organize things. Thank you for the hydrate. I do actually desperately need that because my throat is killing me. Ugh. But yeah, we got this little star logo, which is like my little channel symbol. You can see it at the top of the screen, and also my avatar's necklace. Here's my liege. Oh, hello, Caspian. Good day, my good fine sir. Hello. It's been so long since I last seen you, my dear. Hello. I feel like I've got to be fancy when Caspian shows up. He's like fucking Legolas or some shit. It half. Oh. Caspian is also a dead character on this server. His character was Artemis's brother Apollo, who then got murdered, and now Artemis is murdered. There's a lot of dead people. Hello, Suki Hoshikage? I don't know if I pronounced that correctly at all. I do apologize. Deceased lad. We love us a pretty little deceased lad. This is what we've been working on. We've been getting a lot of progress on it the past couple of weeks. We get the towers on. I did the roof and stuff here off camera. And the telescope I'm probably also going to do off camera because that is going to be difficult and I'd rather get to focus on it. But what we've been working on today is this little balcony here. Call me Moon because your name means moon in Japanese. Okie dokie, I will call you Moon then. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. But yeah, I'm thinking telescope is going to go along like where those white bits are across the middle and stick out there with an access point being on that ledge. Here's going to be a star map. This isn't a permanent table. Thank you for the follow, by the way, Moon. Not a permanent table, but it's going to be a star chart of some variety. And then down here is going to be more of like a living quarters sort of area. So we're going to have a sitting area, a little office space, a kitchen dining room. And then over here, we're going to have a storage area. Oh, that's a bedroom. And then this is the storage area. And then here we have little balcony because I thought it would be cute. Give a little bit more interest to this side of the build since it was a bit empty. I want to make... Because there's a nether portal in a building all the way over here that we can't quite get in render distance. But I'm probably going to build its own dedicated portal, maybe in this cave space down here. Which is, oh, there's a lush cave. That's neat. I didn't know that. Maybe like down here and then make a path spiraling up. Or maybe I'll just terraform this entire space and then have something further down here. That you have to walk up to, which would be a little bit inconvenient, but it could be cool. A lot of work still needs to be done on all this, as you can see. But we're getting stuff done to it slowly but surely. It's just been my between lore project, I guess you can say, because again, the lore is fire and there is so very much of it and it's picking up and whew. I don't think I've mentioned before, since the raid, I am the server owner, and there's a lot of stuff I personally have to micromanage and take care of for all of the members, so that's been my sort of back end. I spent today writing 10 full, complete books for one character's plotline, and I have one more to write. So if that's not dedication, I don't know what is. But we have fun here. We have a lot of fun here. But I'm trying to think of stuff off the top of my head which I can really actually do now because I'm running out of stamina a bit. I would like to get to 3 hours at the very, very least though. I mean, I guess I got a lot of boxes over there that I could sort out. I guess, yeah, let's move these inside, and whilst we're at it, we might as well move the teleport point for this place. Let me get all of the shulkers. Oh god. The rest of these are going to be kind of annoying. Is this... No, that is not the right thing. Also custom items. Custom items, they're fun. Custom items, they're fun. Oh god, my elytra is going to die soon. I should fix... You know what? That's what we'll do, okay? We'll move the waypoint inside. I can risk going up here. We'll move the waypoint inside along with everything else. So let's do Home, delete, observatory, and then home, set, observatory. So now if I do /TP observatory, I'll go here. Wonderful, wonderful. Thank you for the hydrate, Dub. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's go downstairs. Keep in mind, she should keep in mind, there is nothing I do greater than revenge. I'll fix this up more, but for now, that's gonna be the bed, and then storage is gonna go over here, and again, I'll fix this up more another day. So actually, okay, I'll keep Duckhead on me. Put all those in here, because I don't need any of those on me. And then we'll go spawn. Oh, there we go. Ooh, we are getting very dangerous close. I don't want to have to turn phantoms on to fix this. But we're just gonna go up here. You sing amazing. Oh my god, thank you. My voice is a bit scratchy because I've been talking for so long. But I thank you. At the start of this stream, actually, Chat paid me, literally paid me to sing the new Fish in a Birdcage song called Rule 34, which was released on April Fool's Day, and is just very vaguely inappropriate. Very pretty. Oh my god, thank you. Oh my goodness. Chat's being cute. Oh my goodness. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm planning soon to redo my PNG tuber for my birthday because I've got some new designs I want to try out, but it's gonna take me a while. Making your own art assets is very, very difficult, or not difficult, time consuming. It's just been a hot minute. Maybe redo my emotes as well, but I kind of gave up on that, but I'll start again at some point. Anyway, we're heading over to the skeleton spawner. I think there is like a nether portal over here, but I thought I might as well use the minecart system. Our spawn area is also right above an ancient city and also an end portal, but the end is banned, so nobody's allowed down there. This is our fancy little skeleton spawner, so we turn that off, then they'll start coming. And we've got a big storage space down here. And I'm going to take Toshi out of my hands for a minute so that we can do our elytra and also take all of this shit off. That won't do anything because that isn't... This is a pumpkin that has been modified to act as armor because we have custom character assets like ears and stuff on the server. Ugh. Also my scythe, which also has mending on it, but you know what? It's fine. Oh, wait. Me when the difficulty isn't on the server. They left it off in the last lord. Do you like spicy or sweet? Well, I like both. I'd say I tend to have sweet things more often than I have spicy things, but spicy noodles and stuff is like something I like to eat when I am having a bad day. I like to have a good bit of spicy food. But both is good. Give me some sweet chili and I'll be very happy. But yeah, I definitely eat sweet foods more often. So it's been so long since I've been over here, but hopefully it shouldn't take too long to mend my elytra. It's already in the orange. You have a ghost pepper sauce? Oh my god. Oh my god. One of my favorite pranks that I've pulled on my dad before was we got 2 packets of Doritos. One of them was tangy cheese, and the other one was those, like, the hottest variant that you can get, like, in normal stores. And I put the tangy cheese and this hot spicy Doritos in the same bowl, mixed them together, and then put them next to my dad. And he ate about 5. Before I just hear him from upstairs, I hear him start screaming because he just suddenly got a spicy one that he wasn't expecting. Oh, he's done stuff like that before too. He's given my sister sushi before that has had like a bit of wasabi just inside of it to like burn her little mouth, which is very, very silly of him. But yeah. Do 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 do, guy with the crazy eyes, never had an invite. Pick me out, I don't mind. What song is next? I'm in a singing mood now. It's bad because my throat hurts. I should add bourgeoisies to this playlist. I don't want Panic at the Disco. Panic at the Disco, no, go away. Yes, Stan Atlantic. I saw these people in concert when I went to go watch Water Parks on Halloween last year. Pretty young and you're a spicy person. That's based. That's based. I like spice, but everything in moderation, I think. You know, I couldn't eat cake every day because I would cry. I get sick of it. I love gingerbread biscuits because I were a thing I had a lot in my childhood, but when I was a kid I had to stop eating them because I had them so often that I literally went off of them for like years. Now I love them though, they're like a comfort food. No matter my deathbed, I just find in it. Do my best and in fights with it. Someone dares you. That's fair. I went to Wagamama's a couple of weeks ago to have dinner with a friend of mine, and I ordered a donburi, which is like a rice bowl with a bunch of other things, but I accidentally got a spicy one, and I wasn't expecting it at all. And when they do spicy stuff at Wagamama's, they do spicy stuff. But I still ate practically all of it. I just wasn't prepared for the spice, but it was really, really good, even though it burnt me. Have you had the chicken ramen? At some point in time, I definitely have. I usually get donburis there, but I do enjoy myself a good bit of ramen. My favorite takeaway place is Kokoro, and when I'm sad, I get the sweet and spicy chicken noodles. Sometimes just the spicy ones though. I've gotten just the spicy ones before because I was like, I'm sad. Who the fuck did this? And how have I only just noticed? I'm gonna find you, and I'm going to kill you. Much better. Okay. The crisis averted. Now I'm hyper aware that these all need to be facing the right way, or I'm going to scream. I accidentally put my Electra on. Well, it will still heal if it's on me. I just want to hold it in my hand to ensure that I can see it. Doing all my words. I don't go to Wagamama's often because it is so expensive, but it was very good. It was very good. But Kokoro is my favorite place. I might be saying the name wrong. It's either Korokoro or Kokoro, but either way, it's great food. I like that they have little Japanese style cheesecakes that you can buy as well, which are just really, really nice. I love them. I love them. I need to think about where I'm gonna go for dinner on my birthday, but I'm thinking TGI Fridays. I'm thinking TGI Fridays because I do love a good TGI Fridays. First time I ever went to a TGI Fridays was when I was visiting America back in like 2008, and it was Halloween. And we went there because it was the only restaurant that like did anything special for Halloween because they let all of their staff dress up and they decorate the place. And I was a kid, so my parents were like, "We need something special for this little guy. We're not going trick-or-treating because we're in America, but we're gonna go to a fun, fancy restaurant." Miso soup is so good. I have not tried their miso soup, but I should definitely do so at some point. I can cover it up. I can cover it up. Almost done. There we go. Good as new. And guns. Actually, you know what? I might as well mend my pants. There we go. They're mended. Okay. Oh, I got some stuff. Let's turn you off. There we go. And then let's shove all of these into there. We'll just clean this out, even though they would probably despawn after a bit. Are you gonna go, sir? Oh. Hi. Hi! There we go. Is it all for show because I'm good to go? Tinted glass is like one of the best things they added to Minecraft just for the farms. Just for farms. It makes stuff so easy. 4 years now. You've been playing Minecraft for 4 years? I've been playing Minecraft since 2012. So 12 years. Like, I'm so old. I'm so old. No. No, I don't want to be old. Oh, no. Oh no. You wasn't born yet. Oh my god. You shouldn't say that on Twitch because I think that means you're too young to be on this website. So I'm going to assume that you misspoke and that you are illegally old enough to be on this website. It's okay, Evan. Thank you, though. Don't you worry, bestie. Let's just ignore that and hope that you simply typed wrong. Otherwise, she's old. I'm 2 months older than her. Yeah, Ash. Yeah. How does it feel being 21 already? Oh, don't worry, Ash. We can have a crisis together. Oh my god. Actually. Splat. Okay. I should not damage my elytra so soon after just fixing it. Is there an endogen interest in here? Because I wanted to see... Yep, I've got a couple of empty shulker boxes. These ones are all full. I guess what we'll do... I can't be bothered organizing this shit, but at least it gives me use for a storage room, because I should have literally just the right amount of shulkers to move all of the stuff in these chests inside of the building. And then we should be good. When I'm believing honesty. And we'll do like a minor amount of organization whilst we're here. Just for shits and giggles. Put you over here. So, wood, any other wood stuff? In white shoes, neon green beach surround is faded. Ooh, but you can with me and do it quietly. As you do, as you do. Put that all in there. Saplings. And we'll put the moss. And then I'll shove the leaves and the apples. The mushrooms. I don't need this rotten flesh, so I'll just throw that out. Word to you like this. Wanna see. Actually, I'm gonna put this in the white one. But you can with me and do it quietly. Ashes, ashes, dust to dust, I might actually not need all of these, because I don't need some of the stuff. Oh, wait, no, yeah, we are definitely going to need all of these. In my arms. Here we go, put the stone. I don't need the wandering trader head. I don't need any of these items, so we're gonna toss those out. Okay, and then break this. Oh, there's some blocks of quartz in here. Can I squeeze these? I cannot squeeze those. I can just about squeeze them in there. Okay, that's good. And then... Actually... I should have put the other it doesn't matter. We don't need organization. We don't need organization completely. I'm just slightly OCD, probably. I don't actually know that for sure, but I probably am. Garden after dust, it's in my arms, it's in my arms. Okay, put those in there. And then the Neverac. Ah, sheep. Okay, there we go. Oh, almost forgot about you, but I don't need you. Arms. I don't know if that's the best thing to pick those up with, but I don't need you. The only difference between that and a white llama is the grey spot on the back of its head. It looks bald. Here we go. I'll leave all these torches up here for now. Eventually I'm gonna like re-put down the forest around this build. You're old enough to be here. Mentally, I'm only 2 seconds old. No, you're so for real though. Like, I'm turning 21 before the end of this month. Literally, my birthday is the 24th. It's a week away. And I still feel like I'm 18. Sometimes I think I'm 16 still. I still feel like a teenager who does not know what the fuck I'm doing. And you know what? At heart, I am still a teenager who doesn't know what the fuck I'm doing. In reality, I'm an adult who doesn't know what the fuck I'm doing. And that's a lot scarier. So I stream video games on the internet because it makes me happy. And you know what? That's all that matters at the end of the day. But here we have my little shulker monster, which I will organize at some point, because if there's one thing you should know, it's that I love organization. I will literally show you my main base. You're older than that, and you're exactly the same. I feel like nobody knows how to adult properly. I don't think my dad even knows how to adult properly. My sister is 7 years older than me. She's about to have a baby. She doesn't know how to adult properly either. We all just try our best, and that's all that we can do at the end of the day, and that's all that matters. But yeah, this is my main house storage system. And let's just see. So we got my little potions over here. We got potion stuff, potion stuff, potion stuff, potions, enchantment books, enchantment books, enchantment books, enchantment books. Oh, books and lapis for enchanting. And they're all organized. I used to own the enchantment book shop on the server back in Arc 1 and 2. That is now handled by a villager. But I still kept all of the leftover books that I had. And oh boy. Oh boy. There's more here too. Yeah, there is a lot. There is a lot. And then over here we had my amethyst stuff, which has been depleted because I've used it on my build. I also used to own an amethyst shop, which is why I have so much of that. And I have more amethyst stuff. We've got the basalt. This used to be calcite. And then we have sand and gravel, and then all my concrete and terracotta and mud blocks, those kind of miscellaneous kind of things. These are all just books. That entire row there is books. Nether stuff is over here, as well as like deep dark, and then bone blocks are kind of random, but I guess I needed a place to put them. We got more miscellaneous items and tools, copper, deep slate, this normal stone, glass, mob drops. Oh, those are the custom heads, because we have a data pack that when you kill a player, they drop their head. So a lot of different mob heads, a lot of different custom heads, miscellaneous items. Everyone needs a miscellaneous items chest. Trees, wood, other wood items, more miscellaneous wood items, food, dirt, grass, dirt, plants, farm stuff, that stuff. And there's the bone blocks again. I'm supposed to be putting like coal and things in here, but I don't actually have a lot of coal. All of my coal is in my precious stuff shulker box, which I keep in my ender chest. And it's a lot of iron, a lot of gold, not a lot of coal, and most of my lapis is kept in here. And we don't really need emeralds a lot. Couple got enchanting golden apples though, so that's fun. If anything, I'll need to go mining at some point to get more coal. I somehow always run out of coal. So you wonder where my diamonds are. They're in my mithril box. Because I have 278 mithril blocks, which is the custom currency on this server, which in order to craft it, because you can craft it, you need raw iron, a diamond, and ender pearls, and then you smelt it to not even get the coins. That's a special coin. You get you get this mithril, and then you can turn that into coins by going like that. And then to get blocks, you have to use the normal stuff. But a lot of diamonds. How many diamonds actually is that? I have not been mining for diamonds. I've only like made a tiny bit of mithril with my diamonds. Oh yeah, that is just 57 blocks, and then no, actually wait. We're gonna hack the system because I can't be bothered to count how many diamonds that actually counts as. Can I fit all of those in here? I can. Okay. 521 diamonds. Oh boy, that was from. I've had these for so long. I've had these for so long. These are just from mining trips, because diamonds aren't the currency on this server. Oh god. Oh god, I have not had to go mining in years. This server's been going on for too long. But we love it. We love it, and I love lore, so I'm gonna keep vibing. There we go. Babe. A good time, I got things to do. Sit around and wait for you. Oh, and I hope you do. Whoa. Fool me once with your eyes now, honey. Fool me twice with your eyes, and I say... Also have so many totems. We kept having accidental raids. In the old, like... In the old town from the previous seasons of this, we had accidental raids a lot, so I just farmed a bunch of totems by accident, which has been really fun. Clock. It's done. Are you saving me? And it's killing me inside. Ah! Consuming all my time, you left me behind. You're grinding Osu? Don't remember when you created a Minecraft account. But I do remember playing the Minecraft Pocket Edition Lite demo. Oh, I played really, really early Minecraft Pocket Edition. Minecraft Pocket Edition was the first version of Minecraft I ever got my hands on, I'm pretty sure, before I got it on PC. Actually, no, I think I got PC first, because I think I got PC before Pocket Edition existed, and then I got it on Pocket Edition after. But I remember when they used to have, like, it was only survival, small bordered worlds. They had a really weird machine to get nether stuff. It was all wild. I remember that. I'm old enough to remember that. I tried to recreate my entire school in Minecraft once, and I did a pretty good job, and then the file got deleted, and I was really sad. But I got really good at Pocket Edition. I downloaded custom maps for my friends to play, because they couldn't figure out how to do it, and I felt so smart. Anyway, this is our build. This is what we've been working on, and hopefully next time we come on the server, I will have done the telescope. I'm not sure if we're going to be on Mythrill again on Thursday. I might do something else. I don't know what. I do not have any idea what at this current moment in time. I might do a poll again. Who knows? But I wanna give this some. Oh, thank you so much. I really like building. I want to do more building because I generally find it so fun. But doing it in survival can always be just a bit of a challenge in comparison. But I want to get better at it. I've been really inspired by the things people do in Hermitcraft, and like they're completely survival. I won't lie and be like, we are completely survival here, because a lot of lore stuff we use creative to get done, but the majority of this build has been all survival, and none of it's been like pre-planned or anything in my brain. So I'm very happy with how it's turning out. Yeah, hopefully I'll be able to get Telescope done. I don't know. I don't think we'll be on Mythrill on Thursday, because I would rather do something else and give me some time to like sit on this before finishing it up. Because I know now, once this is done, we're going to be building a tower over by the original harbor to put the Arc 2 recap journal into, which is very late to be doing this when we're almost at the end of Season 3. But maybe once that's done, I can also work on one for the end of Season 3, and then it can all be like a really cute thing. But right now, we have been going for just over 3 hours, so I think we're going to probably call it a day. So let me land quickly first so that I don't faceplant off camera. There we go. Okay, let's go to the end screen. I hope you all enjoyed. I hope you all had a wonderful time today. Thank you again. I don't know if any mods did a shout out for Smudgies, but in the off chance you're still here, thank you so much for the raid. I greatly appreciate it. I hope we get to hang out sometime soon, because it's literally been like so many months since I last talked to you, and I'm like, oh, you were so sweet. But for now, let me see who we can raid, if anybody. I have not been sparked with joy. I have not been sparked with joy. You know what? Yeah, we'll raid Puff. Puff is alive and Puff is playing Minecraft, and Puff is a Mythrill member. But before we go raid Puff, here is my Discord. If you want to stay caught up with my streams, because we all know how silly Twitch can be with notifying followers, give it a follow. I'd greatly appreciate it. It'll make my day. And I think Puff has just started stream. So we'll go and raid them. They have a new PNG tuber to show off. They're a member of Mythrill, so go say hi. I think I have an exclamation mark raid command, but I know that some of the emotes might be sub only. So copy it, don't copy it, it's up to you. I hope everyone had a wonderful, wonderful day in stream. I will hopefully see you all Thursday. And yeah, have a wonderful rest of your days. I'm going to try and speedrun art because I forgot my birthday's a week away. But yeah, I love you guys. Bye bye!